Victory Monday time. Got to celebrate these now because, you know, you just don't know how many more injuries we're going to sustain between now and week 3. Fam, by the way, this person we're talking about is not in this chat. Is he, Brian? Oh, he is so out of here. We just got to find him. All right. Guys, let me know if he's in here because I will nail his ass. Oh, hey, Smooth. My dude. I mean, wait. San Francisco survives. Battle of Seattle. And you know, this goes back with us. All the way back to Harbaugh days, right? Do you know that we have won in there kind of a lot since the last 4 years? Wait. Yes. Actually, we have taken that. Where's Gene D and Joseph Smiley? See, that's why they used to come in here and irritate all the time, because they did have ownership on us. That's over now, isn't it? Brock's 4-0 against that club. And you can't play 4 games with Levi's. 2 of them got to at least be at the same place. But actually, wait, maybe. Because Brock missed the one we lost. Who played that game? Was that Sam Darnold? Anyway. 49ers NFL Week 1 Victory Monday celebration over Seahawks 17-13. Your reaction? Let me just go over a few things here. Niners versus Hawks. That's pretty a defensive-oriented game, wasn't it? I didn't see that coming. I knew, I'd heard the Hawks are just a badass as far as defense goes. I didn't know how much of a badass they were. Man, that team is tough. Yeah, we could take pride in having beaten that team because that could have easily turned it the other way around, you know, because of a certain individual that I will not talk about because of the fact that I got shamed by Nick Bosa yesterday as I read what he said about – never mind, I'll get back to that in a second. But anyway, we ended that struggle with the defensive exclamation point ourselves. Nick was all over the field yesterday. Oh, Nick was busy. Nick Costa, God, highlight film alone could just be Nick. If he's going to play like that, as long as he's healthy, you know he is. As long as Nick's in healthy condition, the dude is going to be just a menace. Now, if it's Bryce Huff somewhere near Nick's level, I mean, he ain't Nick, but if he could just get there. And what if Michael suddenly gets it? He just needs more reps. He missed out a lot of time. He was hurt. And what if I get my boy CJ on the right? Oh, my goodness. And we're going to need that, guys, because these young guys that are coming in, we know that some of the guys that we got, that have been around for a while, they're going to miss time. They're missing time already after week 1. Niners offense was a little less than expected, but in a game where a well-prepared Hawks team was not about to allow the Niners to get a flow rolling, San Francisco banked just enough into the end zone in hero fashion. Stand up, Jake Tongas, man. Jake, take a bow, boy. God, you're awesome. Jake Tongas is a local boy, too. He's from around the area. I didn't know that until I read up all that yesterday like crazy. Los Gatos. Los Gatos used to actually be in the MBL, my high school conference. And we played against Los Gatos. They had a good team. They probably have a good program. We knew they had a good program back then. Anyway, to the phones we go to spotlight the winning components of this NFL Week 9 17-13 win over the Hawks. Call in to share your take of the Niners start of the NFL 2025 season. Fam, all you need to know is right in the description. Look down there. You got your phone number. You got your PIN number. Get in here. All right? Hey. Oh, by the way, on a less cheerful note, Shanahan confirmed that GK will be sidelined for a few weeks. I was hoping, like, the way he walked off the field, it appeared that he was okay, nothing serious. When GK pulls his hammies, boy, he pulls them. JJ's still being elevated, though, evaluated, should I say. When asked if the injured reserve list is a possibility for GK, Coach said, I say, hey, no. When they tell me a few weeks, it's always a possibility. I mean, in order to do that, it's got to be a 4-week injury, so I don't think we've decided on that yet. George will be back in 3 weeks. I've already got this plan. George comes back in 3 weeks, and we reach another potency level. The only thing I don't like is he'll be out of sync a little bit for that particular game, but we'll work it out. Because you know one thing, we go through this all the time. It's not this year that we're supposed to be having injury issues. When our team suffers this every other year with injuries, it was just really ridiculous. But anyway, the good news is JJ's MRI showed no issues, but the Niners are still awaiting results from a CT scan. Shannon confirmed that JJ has a chance to play in week 2 against the Saints. Does he need to play against the Saints? He needs to play every week, but I mean, Purdy's week 2 status is also uncertain. Multiple ouchies for him. Left shoulder and toe. The shoulder isn't so serious from what they're saying, but the toe injury may be a problem. See, this is why when people start yelling, Brock Purdy, man, you don't understand. A quarterback that's got to run all the time to save his life and be able to save a play is in danger. It's not his fault. And that's why, and you know what they did? They gave McKivitz, they extended McKivitz 3 years. You know what? I'm not going to get mad at McKivitz. I don't know, but when you look at the numbers, McKivitz is not doing nearly as bad as we're blaming him for. It's happening all through the line, but he ain't the main guy. Jake Brendel, he's not. Ben Barch, I don't know. It's a distribution of all across the line issues. It's not just one lineman, except for Trent Williams. But yeah, people kill me talking about Brock. But he's considered day-to-day and uncertain for week 2. If BP is unable to start, Mac Jones will likely take his place. Shanahan said of Purdy's week 2 status, we're not sure. We got to see how it feels and how the week goes on it. You know, I got to tell you, though, fam, I'm curious as to what Mac would look like. Some of the things I saw him do in practice were kind of interesting. Even in the preseason game, kind of interesting. Shanahan may elevate him to the next level. We'll see. We might have to see even if you don't want to. They got to sign another quarterback, though, now, I think. Yeah, they got to sign another quarterback. And you know he's going to go get. I mean, he'll be back. They probably already called him. You got to know Shanahan's offense for him to even call you. You know. Well, there's also no, he wouldn't do that. It all depends on Purdy's progress over the next 24 hours and throughout the week. Ben Barch is hurting. Left guard Ben Barch is dealing with a mild knee sprain. He's day to day. These are things that football players got to go through, though. And when the adrenaline kicks in, when the game starts, this is their life. Fam, I am so used. After years and years of going through this, I'm getting used to this. I expect it. You know, we used to come out of every week, every game, and have that fantasy of saying to us, God, we can just get through this game without one injury. Shh, man, get out of here with that. It's not going to happen. And after last year, all injuries all the time, though. Not as big as stars were finally ready to roll week 1. That was a treat for a few minutes. And it's only lasted a few minutes, too. As soon as the game got underway, even CMC making a surprise appearance on the injury report this week, which was BS because they scared everybody to death. There was nothing wrong with him. Why'd they do that to us? The Niners rolled up into the Emerald City. Most of their stars active. They didn't stay that way, as I say, for long. Trent Williams, boom. Remember Trent was on the field crawling around. I said, oh, my God. No. He got up. He's okay. Fred Warner, they damn near killed Fred. Fred said it wasn't even about the face. Fred said what I fell over to do was clean. I couldn't breathe. Damn near threw up. But he's walking around he's got cotton in his nose, bandage on the top of his nose. He's still out there making pleas. Fred, you're an animal, man. We love you, God dang. It's Jesus Christ. George Kittle, CMC, Juwan Jennings leave, all with injuries. The good news is, of those 5, though, three guys returned pretty quickly with Williams, Warner, McCaffrey returning and playing the majority of snaps. But, fam, we knew this was going to happen. This year we will be seeing a lot of our kids out there may be finding out just how good they may be. This is it. I've learned to look at the 49ers in a different way. This amounts to a level of intrigue for me because we made some discoveries last year. We didn't know about how good Mustafa was. We didn't know how Renardo Green was. These guys are coming in now. And even Siegel this year, they didn't even wait for Jair Brown to go down. They just put Siegel in right now, just because this team is like the weird thing. It's not a good thing, but you watch how the weeks go by. The guys are going to be coming back in, and let's say we're 3-3 going into week 7, and we just take off from there because we figure I figure we lose 5 games this year anyway. So if we're 3-3 and we lose one more, I'll be delighted before the end of the season. But these guys have got to manage to stay on the field because if they can, I don't care who's out there except for the Buffalo Bills, man. That game, yes, what they did against one of the prolific scoring teams in the league. They took the Ravens to tap. Ooh, damn! That could break the Ravens' heart for the rest of the season. That's not the kind of thing you really get over. Anyway, though, we'll be seeing our youngsters out there. Don't panic yet, fam. Don't do it. Nothing can be done about Jake Moody, though. Although the 49ers are now going to start looking for kickers. Just announced that a couple hours ago, maybe less. But several other positions may bring some pleasant surprise. This is Victory Monday, though, fam. No crying on Victory Monday. Stop crying, Ronbo. You're right. This is not water this time because it's Victory Monday. I've been celebrating since yesterday. Hey, but fam, listen. Let's talk about the good stuff. Good stuff. How about that run defense? Robert Saleh's back, baby. A triumphant return. Last run defense allowed the 4th highest success rate in all the NFL last year. We sat and watched that like we watched a horror movie week after week. They can't stop him. They can't stop a damn thing. They just can't do it. Niners were diligent, though, in their efforts to fix that situation the minute the season ended by investing heavily in that defense during this year's draft, and we all know more about how that. We'll know about how it worked out. Actually, we got to wait a little bit down the road. I'm hoping it's not about another 6 weeks or so. We'll get an idea as just how good these guys might be. Bobby. I call him Bobby because I like him so much. That Bobby Saleh I'm talking about led that defense. They did more than enough to give San Francisco a shot to win that game. I want to apologize. Remember I was sitting there crying about, here we go, man. They're still, Charbonnet and Walker were just tearing up the field. I said, oh, my God. We did all we did. And people are still running on us like there's nobody even there. I'm going to apologize. I was out of line. Suddenly, snap by snap, the Niners defense adapted. Robert Saleh got those boys in line. In-game adjustment. When was the last? Kyle doesn't even do in-game adjustments that well. Robert Saleh pulled those guys over to the side. Look, you're not going to embarrass me. What you're doing out there, does that resemble anything like what we were doing all week long? I know you're young and you got butterflies, but snap out of it. Snap out of it. Do your job. Technique, I didn't see any. Do it. Right? Then point out a situation where you really screwed up. They're nervous. They were kids. Can you imagine? Nick Bosa says even all pros come out there the first week and they're a little nervous. Can you imagine a rookie? Upton Stout, I see you. You all right, though? Come on, man, because we know you can play. I know you can. We seen it. All right? Niners defense adapted and allowed just 84 yards on 26 carries or 3.3 yards per carry from that point on. I'm talking shutting it down. Two tough dudes. Zach Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker III. Man, those two could have just ruined us. No. They led the way on them 2 early touchdown drives. That's what set me off. I said, can we please? But, no Seattle Russia broke a run longer than 9 yards. In the second half, the Niners allowed only 34 yards and 10 rushes. I wonder what the Hawks were thinking at that point. Because they thought they was going to get off. Because everybody's going to test us this year like that. Every team we play, they know we used to suck, and they want to check out and see if we still suck. Then they look at what happened this week as just an outlier. I guarantee you, what's that running back in Nolans? Ooh, I know he's going to try to get us, and he's going to be a challenge. What is his name? Anyway, 49ers choked him all the way out. The D came to the rescue to put that fire out so quick. Every part of the new look defense was smoking against Seattle's offense, led by ex-49 coordinator Clint Kubiak, which is really interesting because even against a coordinator that knew the Niners' strengths and weaknesses very well, it was if Salah said, "Son, you don't know me. I've changed. My team's changed. Walk away." Salah, man, I love you, man. You ain't never leaving, man. If you even try to leave, we're going to give you more money than we give Salah. I mean, we're going to give you more money than we give Kyle Shanahan. Special teams, fam. You know, here's the thing. Are you feeling Brant Boyer? See, I don't want to say anything yet because I don't want to jump to any conclusions like I did during the game yesterday. We may need to wait a while before the jury reconvenes on this one. The early returns is not any better. The biggest and most obvious gaffe was centered around that man, Jake Moody, whose first quarter miss from 26 yards away kept the 49ers behind for nearly 3 quarters. See, that's why Jake gets the flack he gets. I feel sorry for you, Jake. Your job is not like anybody else on the field. It is unique. It's difficult. There's so much psychological to it that it's not even fair to get mad at you about this. But God dang it, Jake. This is the NFL, man. We don't have time for you to go through these issues. You got to get over this. They're looking for somebody for you right now. Jake! Oh, man. 26 yards away, kept the Niners behind for nearly 3 quarters. It's a chippy shot. We said, talk about this yesterday. We said any one of us could have got out there and made that kick. And even through it, though it likely wasn't because of him, the next attempt resulted in a blocked field goal. Well, I've never seen anything like that before. That camera angle made it look like the Hawks were jumping on top of each other's shoulders. Fam, remember, just the purple wall, it just kept getting higher and higher. It was terrorizing. If you were going to make a horror movie, that would be what the monster looked like. I said, my God. Okay, but Nick, non-faithful, shamed me, and a lot of us yesterday by saying he stands behind all his teammates, especially when they're struggling. I did feel bad about that. But come on, fam. Yeah, he can't, Nick. I bet you don't say all that when you said that in front of the camera, though, right? Because I know he pissed you off as hard as you're working out there. You know what? Like I do every week, fam, I'm done. I'm the Jake hating for me. I'm not saying nothing. Okay, you guys can hate on him all you want to. I ain't gonna say nothing because I felt bad when Nick was talking. Man, I really did. Moody made the most of his third attempt, lofting a 32-yard field goal attempt through without much issue. But the lack of Shanahan didn't trust him. It was evident through much of the second half. I believe Darius called in yesterday and pointed that out. Darius was the one who pointed out yesterday how, when the normally conservative coach, Kyle Shanahan, went for it on 2 4th downs. When's the last? Fam, Kyle Shanahan doesn't go for it on 4th down. And we've been mad about that for how long? He did yesterday. And why? You know why. You can't trust Nick. Shanahan made it clear in his post-game presser that Moody will remain on the kicker. Now, that was yesterday. It wasn't all about that changed today. You see, Kyle got really pissed both times. He even got pissed when the Hawks built that purple wall, looking like a tidal wave coming down. The Niners' inability to maintain pressure, though, against a tough Seattle D was a huge factor in them nearly losing that game. We couldn't stay on the field. Also, and Jake missing like that just gave – Seattle had every opportunity to win that game. They just couldn't do it. That says something about the 49ers' character, though, and resilience, though, to some degree. I hope that's really deeply woven into the 49ers' fabric, though. Also, the punt and kickoff units didn't match up impressively against Seattle. Most of the attention is going to go on that field goal unit. But the Hawks once again had the field position advantage for most of the game. Man, Niners, Yeah, yo, man. Patience is a thing though here, though, fam. It's game one, week one. We gotta be careful not to overreact. Niners punt return unit got stronger as the game went on, providing returns of 14 and 18 yards in the second half. Seattle's longest punt of the day nearly ended in disaster, as you saw for the Niners. Sky Moore, man. It's week one, Sky. I get it. All right. Ball bounced off his hands and out of bounds for no return. The disaster was averted, but Jesus, what if it didn't? How many games did we lose last year because of shit like that? Just another day, the 49ers special teams not meshing. Okay, we'll give them it's week one. It's Victory Monday, smiles. We need to wait. And then you got the receiving room. It's getting smaller every week. God help us, Ricky Pearsall, man. Please don't get hurt. But you know what, fam? Kendrick Bourne was signed. Okay, he'll be out there. You know what makes that move so good with KB? His familiarity with Kyle raised KB. So you know what? He ain't got KB can come out there and just seamlessly segue in. Okay, we can bring in a couple more guys. I definitely want to see the chosen one. Robbie can come on in. Scantling, Smooth scared me about Scantling. I don't want him out there making no drops now. I don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. But he can. But Kendrick Bourne can contribute immediately. It's multiple offensive injuries, and we can't stop with injuries. The 49ers looking for more receivers right now. They signed Kendrick. I mean, they're liable to come. You may see 2 or 3 guys coming in during the course of the week. And it could be guys we've had before. You need to come in and know. Look, Emmanuel Sanders could be back next week. Can you imagine Emmanuel Sanders getting signed Tuesday, Wednesday? Come on in, because he's been laying up. He's like, hey, weight got fat and everything. So, I'm like, Key, my man. Rick, Ronbo, we win one damn game and everyone is now hurt. What the hell is happening? But, Rakeem, you know what that scares me for him? Because if after the first week we got all this happening, what are we going to look like after week 5? How like Shannon to be laid up? Bethany Ricks. Did I pronounce that right, Bethany? Bethany Ricks. What's up? Thanks, fam. Oh, man, we got another one down here. Daniel Serrano. I haven't seen you in a long time, man. Feel bad for Jake, but this is a business he's not handling. He's not. I mean, Jake, come on, man. Get yourself. You can do this, Jake. A little herbal essence for you before the game. You should be able to calm down. You ain't got to smoke a whole bowl, but, get yourself relaxed. You got the skills. I mean, we're gonna feel sorry for the little fella if he leaves, Some of us are. Daniel, thanks, man. And good to hear from you, too, fam. Come on, so good to give it. Hey, smooth.
Ronbo, what's up, faithful?
Smooth, man.
What's up, Chef? What's up, my brother?
Just checking things out here for what you know how they always give a little bit of write-up on these games afterwards that you didn't really notice. Because like I told you yesterday, I didn't even know Juwan Jennings left the field,
Not only that, I just came in, so I missed your opening remarks. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if you touched on Brock Purdy yet.
Yeah, we talked about it, but you go ahead and get some more into it. Because I know his shoulder and toe.
Yeah, I just want to know, did you know about that? That's all. Yeah, but that's the same thing that happened in Week 12 last year. You know what I'm saying? We played the Packers.
The shoulder,
Then it happened again last year, Week 18, versus the Cards. He had a right shoulder injury.
But how about his foot? Has he ever had a foot problem? His toe?
No. Not even in college, no. He was more healthy in college than he was in the pros.
Well, that makes sense because we got grown men out there hitting him now.
The Eagles game where we should have went to the Super Bowl, but he got his shoulder, separated shoulder.
Yeah, we can't. Mac Jones is probably going to have to play this week.
So look for him. Well, I don't have nothing else on the update on that right now, but I don't think he'll be playing against the Saints.
I don't either.
It's not important. It's not an emergency. It's not a game that we need, so it's early in the season. So sit him, get him right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jones, Mac Jones, he knows the system good enough.
Yeah, I got faith in
he
him.
did more in this system than he did in Shanahan's system. Played in Shanahan's system better than he did in any other system. That's why he chose San Francisco.
He looked pretty good during preseason. I agree. Yeah.
And what else? I have my notes right here. I have something else I wanted to touch on. Oh my God, damn! Every time I love
I can hear you going through the pages, which is more fun. I mean, Smoothie got notes, man.
Well, I know if I get cut off, I run out of time. I'm gonna find it. But
you gotta get yourself a laptop.
It was about the New Orleans Saints, and here we go. Yeah, about the Rams. You hear about the Rams news?
I saw that. Wait a minute. I just saw the game. Give me some news about him, though.
On Puka?
What's wrong with him?
Oh, he took a major blow by Henny Totor, and he was flagged on the play. And L.A. medical team had rushed him to the hospital. Puka has suffered a brain injury due to
brain injury
and fierce contact of the blow from Henry Totor. Yeah.
Damn.
And it was a aggressive hit, and the flag was thrown on that.
Tutua's in trouble.
So it's a blow to the head, and so he suffered a brain injury. How severe is the brain injury? No more further updates right now.
No, I can tell you right now.
But
that's
beyond. It is diagnosed as a brain injury.
Yeah,
they wouldn't put that statement out. They wouldn't put that statement out
unless
like that. Unless they have facts behind that. You can't put no statement out there like that to the public.
You cannot,
and
but
then
that's worse.
Pull back on it and say, oh, no, we made a mistake. No.
Oh.
This is the best of the best NFL medical team and hospital team.
And they said they made a mistake?
No, I'm saying they would not come out and make a statement like this.
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm saying?
That's worse than a concussion,
and come back
though.
So we made a mistake. You don't make mistakes. You have to dot your T's and cross all that.
Yeah.
Come out with a statement like this.
Yeah, that's
once
serious.
you got the MRI and the brain scan, it showed a brain injury. How severe? Don't know. No more news has been broken on that, but it is a brain injury. That's fact.
Poor Tua. I mean, I don't like because he's on a Ram, but I don't want to hear about anything like that happening to him. That's more serious than a concussion, You could be laid up for weeks. Yeah. Doctors want to observe you to see how you behave.
Yeah. And even if I do make a full recovery, you don't need the money, retire. Straight up, retire.
You get hit one more time, and you can become a paraplegic.
You can feel fine and retire anyway and still have problems down the line.
Yep.
With different type of nerve damage that haven't, showed itself or whatever. Anything, blood clots later on, anything can trigger. Because things start off real small, like cancer cells and all. Everything start off real small, real tiny. Then it grows. Once you don't feel no pain, that's when you should panic. That's why you get treated every 3 months. Scan, cancer treatment. Somebody made a statement in the comment in here that me and Brian was lying about our injuries.
Mm-hmm.
So I just made a statement
is that what was said?
Okay, let somebody have cancer, some in your family. Then think back on this time right here at this moment, what you said. Karma is a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Watch what you say.
Mm-hmm. When I catch him,
so I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that on that note. But as far as New Orleans Saints, they left tackle rookie Kevin Banks Jr. He's starting at left tackle. Standout guard Trevor Peening, he's out. Right tackle Talius Fuga, he's out. So they're going to be those are going to be two liabilities right there.
Man, I thought we was in trouble.
The right tackle and that guard position.
Man,
we shouldn't have no problem. Their starters are up right there. Only starter they have, and he's a rookie, is Kevin Banks Jr.
Nick is going to go nuts.
And then secondary. Yeah. Then the defensive line starts it up. Karan Jordan. They strong safety that came from Kansas City Chiefs. Justin Reed, the brother of Eric Reed, former 49er.
Yes, yeah.
His baby brother.
Yep. He's out
Watch
too.
out for him. Chase Young, that was with the Commanders, 49ers. Now with the Saints, he's out.
Oh,
I'm not surprised.
Man, I know Chase cannot stay on the field.
His backup is Chris Rupp. He's taking his spot right there.
Man.
He's an unknown. Don't have too much on him.
Okay. You know what?
So that remains to be seen.
Oh, man, we got to pull up though.
The defensive back stand out. College, the rookie stand out. They played in college. Kool-Aid, McKenzie. He's a defensive back. Stand out. He's a number one defensive back. Starter. They free safety. Julian Blackman, they starter. Stand out. Free safety. Julian Blackman. He's out. Jonas Stanker is going to take his spot.
Smooth. We got to pull up though. Save some of that. I'll be back. Actually, yeah, I'll be back Thursday. Yeah, and because those are going to be closer to time because something could change between now and then. Okay.
Yeah, Spencer Rattler is their quarterback. We should have fun with him.
Yeah,
South Carolina. Okay, bang bang 49. Such preseason know it is West Coast. Peace. I'm out.
Thank you, fam. Good
the
stuff.
Ronbo show. OG.
Yes, fam. That's smooth running it down.
Always welcome, my brother. Always welcome, my brother.
All right, fam. Appreciate you. You know this. That's smooth. And the 49 branch is like Skip Bayless burning a jersey. Big Show burned a Sam Darnold jersey. Benny, hey, you know what? On our Kings of Smooth, get them notes in that damn dog. Smooth was working at it. Smooth's got to get a laptop so he can file faster. Because, hey, yo, Matty S.
Ronbo.
Matty, are you using Bluetooth?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that famous. I can tell by that robotic sound. Yeah.
Where's the cricket? Laying down in the hammock.
Matty's making everybody feel bad. Matty's laying up in a hammock, relaxed and kick back. Matty, I don't know. I don't know if you were finished yesterday, but have you anything today you want to comment on this Victory Monday about that game? Anything you were especially proud of? Anything other? And by the way, it's Victory Monday, and we should be nice to the poor little fella, Mrs. Moody's baby boy. But anyway, go ahead.
I'm going to try not to talk about him tonight.
Same here.
So that's also all I'm going to say about him right there. Upton kind of pissed me off with that pass interference call. It's like, dude, you can't just be tugging on people like that. It's like, you're in the NFL, bro. Like,
sure
this is professional league.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sure that's a good learning experience. Shit. What else was I thinking? Hope Brock Purdy's all right. What's going on with that? He's
that shoulder that continuously gets hurt is hurt. Which is going to what bothers me about that is it's going to affect. Yeah, it's going to affect how he plays for the rest of the season. Because he had pop on that ball in preseason, and yesterday's pass was bad. He put a little too much touch on one. The one got picked off. He was going to Ricky, but that shot Ricky sit, man. That was a perfect placed ball. So I don't know what he's going to look like when he comes back. And he's got a toe. This is the first that's hurt, and so he's going to be day to day. Mac Jones is Kyle's probably already got Mac Jones the first team now already. So,
well, and then I always feel good beating the Seahawks in Seattle, so that's just kind of
it's a new thing,
kind of a plus. Yeah, so I like that.
Yeah.
And I guess, as the season goes along, I guess we'll find out how good they really are.
Yeah.
And then maybe we'll feel a little bit better about our win if they go stomping on people.
Yeah, because, we're going to see some youngsters a lot this year, Matty. I got a feeling because look at some of our veterans. They went down already. You know, we're lucky Fred stayed up. CMC went down for a second, but he got back up. We all lost George, Jawan. All these guys pushing 30, right?
Fred Warner went out for a minute and came back. He looked beat up.
I don't even know how he came back.
Fred
looked like somebody beat him with a baseball bat.
He plays through injuries, bro.
He does, doesn't he? Fred's an iron.
Yeah,
man.
dude, he played all season with one
broken leg. Who plays with a broken leg? A broken foot?
Who does that, bro?
Jesus Christ, he's tough. Nobody. So we're gonna see Tongas next week. We're gonna see even more Tongas next week, which is interesting. But he may be a better football player than anybody knows.
Yeah, it'd be nice to find out. Obviously, he's going to have a little bit more playing to do. What they say, 3 to 5 weeks on Kittle's hamstring. So it's like, dang it, dude! Like that didn't take very long.
No, and it was unprovoked. You know, I don't know. He's
of course.
George, he plays hard. The Sicilian knows one way to go, so we'll find out.
I think yeah. Oh, yeah, no, we will. And I think our defense learned a lot from this game.
They did, didn't they?
I think they're going to really improve. Yeah.
That's going to be what saves us this year, too. You know, that defense. They're not going to teams are not going to run up a whole lot of large score on that defense. I don't see that coming this year.
No.
You figure the most they'll probably give up to any one team this year, maybe somewhere in the 20s, approaching 30, maybe once or twice. But for the most part, all the 49ers got to do is get back to their average, and they could win every week.
Yep. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was good, man. Obviously, we had a lot of youngsters that needed to do some learning, so I think a lot of things are going to be addressed in practice this week.
Yeah.
There's a lot of focus on just little things, I'm sure. I don't know if it were me, I'd be sitting down watching some tape, figuring out like what I really needed to mentally focus on. I don't know, man.
Well, see, that's what's clearly that's why it is good to have those veterans in camp, because the guys are going to walk down the hallway or whatever room Fred's in, and he was sitting there watching film, right? He goes out and does whatever he does, walks back 2 hours later or something like that. Fred's still in there watching film, right? These are the things that this teaches you how to be a pro. So those guys that just got out of college ball, now they're going to see, this ain't no game, kid, except on Sundays. Otherwise, we work hard around here. So, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, no, this isn't just any ordinary team, man. It's a championship team.
Damn right.
So
you see that 49 logo,
walk
down these hallways, you see all those legends.
Yeah.
Every team doesn't have as many legends in their hallways as your team does. You want to be a part of that?
Got that legacy going on.
That's right.
Yeah.
Apply yourself.
Oh, buddy. Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
We're going to find
Love
out
it, man.
who's got character, who doesn't, who belongs here, and who doesn't belong here. We're going to see.
Well, and I think next week's going to be a nice. Obviously they're all professional football players, so nothing's ever a give me. So I'm not saying that, but I feel like next weekend is going to be a nice little bounce off cushion into the next weekend, so we can really go pound on the Cardinals.
I hope so, man. Because Cardinals, you know how I feel about them.
They come to us. Yeah,
That's right.
Matty,
I got some things I got to work on. I'll be back Thursday, and we're going to roll the scores and everything there, along with anything else that's going on. All right?
Yeah. Sounds good, my friend.
Matty from the hammock.
All right, buddy.
All right, Matty.
Heck yeah. All right, straight from the hammock.
You. Have a great night, man. I'll see you later.
You too, buddy. Night. Oh, yeah. Look forward to it.
Yo, Rev. Come on in, Rev.
Ronbo.
First week of Victory Monday.
Yeah, it was a lot of screaming in my house, but you know.
And most of it you was doing, right? Because that's what was here, you know. Jeff Moody had me leaving this room on several occasions, boy. Damn. But anyway.
Yeah, we did a lot of drinking, I can tell you that.
It's amazing, isn't it? God.
Yeah. I mean, I'll fam, y'all know how I get up here.
Yeah.
Shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, Ronbo, for
Thanks,
letting us
Phil.
to speak our minds and our opinions about our beloved team. Shout out to my family repping that red and gold 24/7, 365. Well, I'm gonna get this off my chest. First of all, Don Burr Doo, like I said before, and I'm gonna say again, you overrated damn Lion Cubs. I mean that OC sure did make Jared Goff look good.
Oh, they got a
You know, I wasn't too. I mean, they're. I'm still standing by what I say. They're not a threat.
Not even a little.
Green Bay, they're still not a threat, even though they got Michael Parsons. Like they're not a threat. You know, we saw Seattle is scrappy.
Yeah,
They are scrappy.
they're gonna be tough.
I will give them that.
Yeah.
Their defense is legit scrappy. Their defense is better than the Rams defense.
I mean, they're
in my
just,
opinion.
they're just mean.
I mean, hell, anybody's better than the Rams. Yeah, I said it.
Leonard Wilson, man, good Lord.
Yeah, they gave us fits, but I was expecting a really low scoring game. You know, first game jitters. You got to knock the rust off. You got to, you know, find the rhythm. Y'all know me. Like I'm about the defense, so we got our boy back, and they were out there hitting. That's like Coach said. He wants us to play with violence. Okay, well we're going to play with violence. But you know it's going to get better as the season progresses.
Yeah.
You know I hate that Kittle's hurt. You know we have this injury curse amongst us, so I think I need to burn more sage and
Trent and George. Yeah, always every year.
Right. I mean, Purdy looked good. You know, he made it efficient, that game-winning drive, so I'll give him that. You know, he's gonna ball. I mean, he's gonna do that Brett Favre thing. I mean, there's no other way to put it.
He has no choice. I mean, the offensive line cannot help. They just can't do it.
Mm-mm.
He's got to bail out of that
But
pocket.
I like that
and get out now.
But he can do it though. So
yeah, that's the thing. At least he can do it. It's a good thing
for us.
too. All right, we'd be in serious trouble.
But other than that, I mean, you know, we got the Saints. Just go ahead and start Mac Jones. You know, because it's a non-division game, so we're not worried about it. Yeah. You know, we already took care of the piss out of Fist Cops. Now we got the Best Buy lamb chops coming up, so I'm not worried about them.
You heard about
Puka, right? I mean, I know Rudy Poo, Jim Everett, the non-great, all you Ramley rejects that are in the chat. Your team is not scary, dude. Your team is not scary at all.
They should have lost yesterday.
You know, so like I said, we don't even consider y'all rivals anymore. That's how boring you are. But you know, we got that W, a division win, so that's good to get it out. You know, on to the next one. No excuses. Next man up. Hey, we just got a ball. We got to play, and you know, I'm not going to change my opinion about it, but you know, wins can be ugly, defeats can be ugly, but it's part of the game. You know, like our beloved great Bill Walsh said, you go out there to do what? To play and to win. So that's how we're going with it. I'm not going to hold it up, Ronbo, because I forgot our daily tradition. I didn't bring the Book of Champions on the first game, so
it's okay. It's just good to hear from you, Ref.
Next game, I'll bring the Book of Champions, and as always, y'all know how I end it off. In order to beat a man, you gotta beat the man.
Yes, indeed.
Woo! Ronbo, we thank you. We love you. We appreciate it. Shout out to my 49er fans. Hey, everybody be blessed. Be strong. Let's get to it. 49ers.
Yes. For life. Rev, I'll see you later in the week, fam. Be looking for you, too. All right.
All right, man. I got you.
Later. All right, Rev. There he goes. Yeah, it's funny. Every time I see this name, I haven't seen it in a long time, but the name Buddha, the only thing, the picture in my mind.
Can you just imagine Girl Scout cookies and...
Is that Buddha? Or somebody else?
No.
Oh, that's a troll. A phone troll. Buddha, come on in, man.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah. First thing I think about is the
Can you hear me now?
Cardinals. I can hear you the whole time. First thing I think about, I see your name is that Cardinal that gives George fits. Remember that year? George is sitting on the bench.
Yeah,
right?
Buddha Baker.
Yeah. George is sitting on the bench and the camera pans over to him. I'm still here, Buddha. Buddha and George, well, they be getting into it, don't they? But George may be out for a while, so he's going to probably miss Buddha. But yeah.
Yeah, it sucks, man. I can't believe we lost George, and obviously Trent might even be out, and Purdy
Trent?
too.
Did somebody
But
see somebody?
it looked like in that last play that went to Tunjas that Trent stepped on Purdy's toe, and then maybe that's how he heard it. I don't know, but that's what it looked like if you look at that replay.
That would make sense, though, because how do you hurt your toe otherwise? You can't. I mean, granted, Brock's out there running for his life the whole time. And Harry Chickens, what the bleep are you talking about? You know what? When you blame a quarterback for getting hurt, that to me is that's the lowest level of idiocy. You know what I mean? Because quarterbacks don't get hurt because they like getting hurt or they want to. It's usually because of what we have in San Francisco, which is called an offensive line that is not real good at protecting the quarterback. So, that's really a sore spot with me. Yeah, Buddha, go ahead, though. You were going to say?
Yeah, Trent. What does Trent weigh? Like 310, 320?
320.
So, I mean, and if you look at that play all over again, I was like, how the hell did he get hurt on his toe and also on his shoulder? Well, the shoulder one was, they said it happened earlier in the game. But,
that's what amazes me.
McConaughey might have to play next week. And, not that I don't like. What's his middle name? McCorkle or McConkle?
I mean, we made jokes about his name, Mac Jones. What is his name? It is something like that, though.
Yeah, McCorkle.
Hey, Buddha, do you remember they were roughing up Brock at the beginning of the game? Roughing the passer got called, I think, once. But there was one time they didn't call it. The dude slammed Brock into the dirt. I mean, I said, whoa. The play's over, bro.
The home field advantage up there. The Seahawks are going to get like a ton of those, no calls that should have been calls.
That's why we used to have AB and the Rhino. They used to hunt guys down like that. If you did anything abuse the cap, they would hunt you down for the rest of the game. A lot of guys paid for that. We don't have any enforcers like that now.
Ronbo, I haven't called in probably a long time. All last season, I didn't call in a single time.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I see your name. I said, what? That's Buddha. I've talked to him forever.
Yeah. Guess who my neighbor is? He lives 4 doors down and 4 doors over.
I can't imagine.
Yes. He's a former 49er, but guess.
A former 49er?
Guess any game.
Kaepernick.
No. He just won a gold jacket. I'll give you one hint. He just won a
gold jacket winner. Oh. And this guy must be from somewhere in the past. Willis.
49. Yeah, Patrick Willis was
You think I don't see Willis? God.
Yeah. I didn't know until I ran into him. He was chilling on his porch, near the beach, here in Newport, and I was like, "Dude, you're Patrick Willis." He's like,
I know that's exactly what I would have did.
And I was like, "Can I get a picture with you? Can I get a picture?" And he's like, "You're not even a Niner fan, I bet." I'm like, "Dude, I'm a diehard Niner fan." He's like, and I'm your neighbor. I live right around the corner. He's like, "Oh, really?" I was like, "Yeah, I still remember you and Bowman being the best in the league." And he's like, "Oh, I didn't have my hat on."
Oh, that's why.
That particular day, and I was like, I was about to I was going to run home and get a black pen and get his signature, but I'm like, I didn't want to bother him. Like, he's like, I'll see him again. But yeah, I just wanted to drop that little cool thing.
Hilarious.
Patrick Willis is my freaking neighbor.
I mean, you were nice because I could see right now Willis have to say, okay, so I'm gonna go. After an hour, so I can see Willis maybe tolerating you for about an hour and a half. Listen, I gotta go. So nice to meet you, Patrick. Can I hang out with you? I mean, can I go along?
Yeah. No, go ahead. Oh no, so like in order to become his friend, since I'm a really good cook, I'm gonna be like, hey, can I barbecue for you? Anytime you want to eat, like I'll make you the best steak in the world, the best freaking spaghetti, the best freaking lasagna, the best chicken.
Damn.
I'm gonna cook for that man.
There you go. This is why you can get all those Patrick Willis stories, because he's got to tell those stories to somebody, And there you are.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna get all the stuff that I want signed by him after.
There you
right?
go. Bring. Yeah, I can just see you now bringing a whole large suitcase full of stuff.
Yeah, I know. Just to prove him wrong. Oh, he said I wasn't a Niners fan. Here's all my gear. I need you to sign all of it.
That he accused you of not being a Niners fan is hilarious. Well, Patrick, how do I know you? Well, I know a lot of people that didn't like the 49ers didn't like me either. Oh, that's funny.
So just saying, the reason why I brought up him, and not just because it's cool stuff that he is, but also because Tungus, I didn't know who Tungus was. Until I saw that he'd been on our practice squad in the past and stuff.
2-3 years.
When Tungus made that fourth and one catch, I was like, wait, Kittle got knocked out. That looked like Kittle. How did Kittle get back in the game? And then Tungus, he scuttled for that first down, and then made that whole drive was all Tungus that whole time. And
he's on the ground sliding for a first
down.
Went
up and wanted that ball more and plucked it out of the air and got us that. And then I just literally 2 minutes before you got me online.
Because we're out of time.
I got a picture from Richard Sherman's podcast, and his picture of Tungus catching the ball is now my new wallpaper on my phone.
There you go. Buddha, all right, since we broke the silence for over a year, I will see you later in the week, all right? And give me some more of this.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be back on. We'll probably get another W. I'll be back on once we get another one.
All right. Should be soon. All right, fam. Talk to you later.
All right. Missed you, man. Have a good one.
Hey, Buddha, good to hear from you, too. All right, fam.
All right, mate.
Now we got an official neighbor of Patrick Willis. He's hey, AAA. 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 We'll come back to you, I guess. Yeah, Ian Sharp. Tongus went up for that ball. Tongus is only 6'4", but when he went up, he must have been about 7.5, 8 feet. Phil, chill. Phil, get in here, man.
Hey, Ronbo.
Well, Phil.
So,
yeah.
Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
Shanahan, first of all, it's the left shoulder, not the right.
Good.
That he got hurt.
Well, I mean, not good, but I mean, at least it's not his throwing arm. Okay. He'll be fine.
No, and also...
It's not serious.
Even Kyle said it's not very serious.
Yeah.
So the toe is more serious.
I know. If you can't...
But I expect... He also injured that in the first quarter, so I expect him probably to play.
That's why when people talk about him, I can't believe it. He stayed out there in pain, Phil. In pain, he stayed out there, still running.
Brock's tough. Brock's a pretty tough kid. He really is. But, no, he's probably going to play. I would expect him to play. Now, George is probably out for 2 weeks.
At least.
Is what they're saying. So that means he's not going to play against Arizona, which George always kills Arizona. So I'd love him to play in that game.
But when he gets hurt, it's usually against Arizona, too. So I'm 50-50 on that.
Yeah. Well, we got Tongus and see how he goes.
I like Tongus. Let's see if he still looks like that next week.
So
Phil can catch, too, Phil.
We got to win against a division rival, and Seattle's not a bad team. They're going to beat some teams.
They are. They really are.
So
that defense
their defense has improved quite a bit, and their offense is a project because they got a new quarterback and the whole bit. But
they'll be fine in about 3 or 4 weeks, though. You're right.
Yeah,
we see them
I'm
week
glad
17.
we
It's going to be
don't
tough.
play Seattle until the last game of the season now. So that's probably a good break because by that time everything's going to be
we will be who we are.
Up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I think I think we'll beat the Saints. Pretty sure of that.
I don't want to assume anything, but I
and
feel
then we
the
go up
same way.
against Arizona, another division foe. If we could win that game also,
I don't
then
like
we
that.
start seeing the cavalry return, right? So we're going to
That's
get
right.
we're getting
DeMarcus gets
Robinson,
back.
the wide receiver.
Yeah.
What was that?
That's it. DeMarcus Robinson, he gets back because we need.
Yeah, he comes back
We're out of
for
receivers.
Arizona, and we'll probably have Kittle back for after that,
Yeah, because George ain't going to sit
and
there.
then we'll probably get Cowling back after week 5 or 4 for week 5, and then we get Ayuk back after that and Mustafa. So
Ricky Pearsall and BA running down. Man, that's going to be good luck, defense. Both of those guys will
and then
lose
you got Jennings in the
a
slot,
quarterback
and then
in
you
a
can put
heartbeat.
Demarcus Robinson also. So we'll have a lot of weapons by the end of the season. We just got to get through this beginning stretch and get to the Rams game, which is week 5.
You know,
The other thing is the offensive line. They got to improve.
I mean,
They were
really,
horrible.
God,
They're
so slow.
McKivitz had the best PFF score of all the offensive linemen,
They
better than Trent.
and they gave him a contract today, extended him for 3 years.
Another thing, that's a good contract for the 49ers.
Yeah,
$15 million a year, that's a bargain.
sure is. Because
So,
if he left, he'd get paid like
know,
Jalen.
But Quincy's making 18. Galen Moore got paid 16, and he's not even starting for the Chiefs. He was a backup for McKivitz.
No.
So
Experience as
that's
an
a-
offensive
that's
lineman is what they
good
want.
bargain.
Yeah.
I'm glad, because now we only have to really draft 1 tackle instead of 2.
Yeah.
And so that frees up. We need to draft a center.
Phil,
I'm sorry.
You're right, though. They can go for a left tackle in
What's
the
his
draft.
name?
I don't know where
He's
you're getting a
horrible.
center. I know. Brittle's too light. I've always thought he's too
He's
small.
getting pushed back into Purdy all the
Easily.
time.
Oh, man.
Brindle.
It's like people pick him up and throw him at Brock. And then Brock, before he gets there,
Yeah.
Brock's out of the pocket. I say, this is...
I
man.
could excuse Cooney because he's coming off an injury, and this was his first week back
Yeah.
from the injury.
And I thought he's coming back too early, too.
The middle of our line is just horrendous.
And
it
everybody in
needs
the
some
league
work.
knows it. Yeah.
I think Cooney will come back and be stronger, but the other 2 guys, left guard, center, is just
March
horrible.
and Prindle. And you got people still saying bad things about
And I
Brock.
think,
How
the
the
defensive
bleep is
line,
he supposed to work?
after the first drive that Seattle had, and Seattle wouldn't have scored on that drive unless Stout had grabbed his arm. It was
I know,
a 4th
right?
down play, and that ball was uncatchable.
Dang it.
So
Well, he learned. It was a valuable lesson for him.
yeah,
At least
he'll
we didn't
learn.
lose the game.
He'll learn. He's a rookie.
Yeah.
But the interior defensive line, I thought held up. They stopped Seattle to 2 yards per carry.
Yeah, 3.4 and 3.2, 3.4. And those
Walker,
are ordinary
Walker's
running
a
backs.
good back.
Oh, Charbonnet. Oh, man, those guys are brutal. They killed us last
and to
year.
hold them to that, I thought we did an excellent job against the run.
We did.
The pass rush, other than Nick, I didn't see Huff anywhere.
I didn't either. That bothered
kind of-
me, too.
That bothered me too. So I thought D. Winters played really well. Fred played well.
Well, Fred's always
Other
on play. He just goes without
banged
saying.
up. He got kicked in the face or something like that.
It didn't bother him. He came right on back out there. Fred is the man's man.
Yeah. Well, Fred's tough. Fred's tough.
My God, he's an
I
animal.
mean, he played with a broken ankle last year.
I know, the whole season. He didn't make any excuses
So
either.
I'm really glad with the defense, and they're going to get better. They're going to get a lot better.
I know. Give him 3 weeks. But we got to go. God, it's always fun talking to you. I'm going to see you later in the week. Nope.
Yeah, and another thing, one more thing. Jake Moody, if he's making Kyle more aggressive, I'm all for it.
If he just
Because
make
for
him.
years
All right.
I've been arguing about Kyle not being aggressive enough.
Well,
And so going forward on fourth down, when you got guys like McCaffrey and Kittle and those guys and Purdy back there, you should be able to go for 4th and 2 and 4th and 3.
there you go. I feel we're going to get chopped if we don't stop. Well, I'm going to see you later in the week, and hopefully good things happen. All right.
Yep. Okay.
Night,
bye.
Bye. There goes Phil. Let's go back and check out AAA.
What's up, Ronbo?
AAA, it's Victory Monday. But you know what's sad about our Victory Mondays, even the ones we had last year? We lose people. We can't go to a game, even if we win or lose, and losing is worse. We lost, and then we lost a couple of players. We won, and we lost a couple of players. Man. AAA, though, it's Victory Monday. As I said earlier, no crying on Victory Monday. AAA, some of the things you might have wanted to say yesterday that we didn't have time for because we were really trying to keep it short. What are you thinking?
From what I saw yesterday, even though Brock Purdy came back with the win, I thought our offensive line was terrible. I mean, Seattle's D-line was just
vicious. Our offensive line is not good, but they really smoked them too. They made that offensive line look really bad. And they make the other offensive lines look bad too. But ours, they made them look just pathetic. God. So that defensive line, we'll have to wait to see what they look like against somebody else, though.
Yeah, but I keep saying, like, Kyle and John need to fix this old line, and
it's too late.
It's been like, since Kyle. Well, I know, but I'm saying since Kyle and John came in 2017, like, they haven't addressed the old line. So
they've made some bad choices in the draft and picked up the wrong people. I think they've actually been trying. They just pick bad bodies.
Right.
I mean, think about all the guys that have been through here trying to play offensive line. They're all gone.
I know. And and today we just signed Colton McKivitz to a contract extension.
Yeah.
Which is good.
He did the best job. AAA, can you believe it? He did the best job of everybody out there yesterday.
Yeah. I mean,
how many bad times have we said bad things about Colton? And he's the hardest worker out there. His numbers were better than Trent's. What? Whoa.
I know, that's unheard of. But
I give Trent a couple more weeks.
Yeah.
He needs to get in shape. I don't think he's in shape. Not in play shape.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's kind of rusty. So, but and today, the news about Brock Purdy, his injury.
Yeah.
And
it's the left arm, though, not the right. I'm grateful for that, at least.
Yeah, I think it's his left shoulder, I believe.
It's
not thrown.
It's not a thrown arm.
So, but
he got hurt early in the game.
I mean,
and kept playing. Toe got hurt as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and he kept fighting and he won us the game. So, I mean, he's a warrior, man.
I wish he had some protection. Because Brock Purdy doesn't need all day to throw the ball. He just needs about. I kept begging the whole game. Just give him 2 seconds, guys. Play 1.8. They couldn't do it. So
I know. But and I thought our run defense did pretty good.
I know, right?
Against Charbonnet, He is just a bruiser.
You see how big that dude is? You see the camera getting close in him? That is a monster. And he can run. And Walker, man. Damn. Put that down, though. Laid him down. Hey, did you see that D. Winters hit? Was that on Charbonnet or was that on Walker? D. Brick walled him.
Walker.
Woo! Bam! I mean, the whole world just stopped at that. Stopped that. Dude had a full head of steam, too. God, I love it.
Yeah, and I thought Marquise Siegel looked pretty good yesterday too.
He missed one embarrassing tackle, but he straightened himself up. They don't make the same mistakes twice. The kids don't. Oh, that's really special.
No,
Robert Saleh's he's a great coach.
He is though, and just think about it. If Nick Sorensen was coaching in that game yesterday, we would have lost.
Brains beat out.
Yeah.
You think Brock's hurt now? He'd be in the hospital.
So, I mean, I got a question for you. Will you rest Brock this week?
Yes. No, I mean, I wouldn't even argue with Brock. I said, Brock, you're gonna sit back and relax, you're gonna heal up. Why? Because you're not playing this week. I can see Brock now. Are you serious? We got a lot of tough guys on our team. Triple A, if George Kittle was allowed to dress up, he'd be out there Sunday. There's no questioning the toughness of this team. They will hurt the CMC, same thing. These guys don't know when to sit the hell down. So, I love them.
Oh, I know.
I do, all of them.
Yeah.
They're awesome dudes. Oh, man. Triple A, we got to go. I'm going to see you Thursday. All right?
All right, Ronbo.
Always great
I'll
to
see
talk
you
to you.
Thursday then.
And I'll see you online, too. I always love running you online. All right, fam.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
You too. Hey, yo, Lorenzo.
What's happening, Ronbo?
Lorenzo, man, we're just sitting up here trying to celebrate and crying all at the same time. We do that a lot. Usually it's crying because we got guys stretched out, and then we won the game, right? And anytime you beat the Hawks in Seattle, you need to feel good about it. That doesn't happen every day. In fact, how many years did it take us to win in Seattle? About 9? Something like that?
It took a while till we got Brock and Jimmy won up there, right? One time, didn't he? Or no? I think Brock's the only one that's been winning up there.
Once. I do remember Jimmy winning once. Is that play that Dre Greenlaw stood that dude up, that tight end, stood him up on the goal line, laid him back. And they lost the game because of that play. He said, Dre Greenlaw, go to the head of the class, bruh. Ain't nobody able to do things like that. Oh. So, one time we definitely beat him. Was it a playoff game?
I think we'll be all right.
It was
this year, I think we'll be all right. Those Brock's injuries aren't too bad,
Yeah, it's not his throwing arm, and he's got a toe. Somebody must have stepped on it.
Yeah, so I think we'll be all right. As far as receivers go, I think we'll be, Ricky's good. Ricky.
He is badass. Give him a few more weeks. Ricky Pearsall's special. I mean, I really think he might really be special. Him and B.A. out there at the same time, Lorenzo, we got something going on.
George was kicking ass yesterday, too.
Oh, man, that's why he got hurt.
Yeah. But, we'll be all right. That one guy's only 26, too, right? The guy, what's that for Tonga? What's his name?
Tongas?
That caught the pass.
I didn't know how. I really didn't pay attention to how old he is. He's a youngster, though. Yeah. Tongas is tough. He's not George Kittle talented, but I think he'll be okay for at least a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think between the two guys, I think we'll be all right there.
Yeah, and, Farrell's not bad. Farrell made a catch too. Yeah.
The rookies were like, the D line. They weren't like, oh fuck, they were kicking his ass. They held their own all right. For the first time out.
Mm-hmm.
Because Alpha Collins didn't play, right, preseason?
Yeah, no, that's right.
Play.
He was out there.
CJ West, they played one game.
Yeah.
And
CJ was out there,
Markel
too. I
only
remember
played,
seeing him.
didn't play at all either. Williams didn't play at all.
No, none of these guys had no work for the weeks before this first game. This is what's really bad. Yeah. They'll be looking better and better as the weeks go by, as long as they stay out there.
Yeah, they did all right. I was happy. Nick's a beast this year.
I mean, Nick was out. He was out of control yesterday, wasn't he? Nick was everywhere.
Yeah.
I need to see more from Bryce Huff.
Right there, they were just right there to sack him. So yeah, they'll get it together,
Lorenzo, Lorenzo, that means if Nick was able to do what he did yesterday, no matter what them rookies are doing, it was bothering the Hawks' offensive line. Nick was roaming around there a lot, untouched. So
yeah, because Mikel was getting double teamed at one time. So.
Yeah, Mikel was a problem yesterday. Wait till he gets in shape. Yes.
Yeah, so we're not going to be too bad off, I don't think. After seeing the rest of the league play, too,
Yeah, there's a lot of bad games yesterday. I mean, Miami's in trouble.
Yeah, I set off the Bills fucking Baltimore game. I got 40-25. Shit, I'm
you left too soon.
Bad. Yeah.
Hey, the Bills said something about that, too.
Yeah, I just a while ago, I just finally realized they won. I was like, what the hell?
Josh Allen was telling the fans, Buffalo fans were leaving too, right? Josh Allen said something about that too. Y'all, thanks for believing in us, guys. Josh, that was a miracle. Nobody does that.
Jordan Mason was kicking tonight.
Hey, what team? Jordan plays for who?
Minnesota.
Oh,
he got. Yeah, they won. He helped them win tonight.
I forgot he's with that team. Oh, Jordan Mason can play, Lorenzo. We all know that. 49ers
he can run. He can run that ball.
Damn.
I think we came out all right. Everybody came out. Minnesota came out all right. We came out all right.
Yeah, I'm not mad about the deal. But
we wouldn't have got that running back. Brian, what's his name? Brian
Robinson.
Yeah. He got hit. He looks good. So
yeah, he'll be okay.
That's pretty even switch.
Yeah, Robinson
happy.
He just needs more. He needs to get acclimated to what we do because he just got here. But so,
I can't wait to see what's up with this defense, though. Man.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Remember that 2011 defense that we had? Like a bow constrictor, they just choke them out end of the game.
Salah had that.
Man.
Yeah.
That was Fangio. That was
Fangio's defense. Yeah, Fangio, he's famous for that. And remember, Lorenzo, I think most of us wanted Fangio to be the head coach. But Jed, and I think it had something to do with Trent Baalke, they refused to give the team to Fangio. And Fangio said, okay, fine, I'm out of here. He left.
Yeah. Because who was the hell did they give that job to? Yeah. No, he was
Tom Sula.
Yeah.
Jimmy T.
What's the fun?
Fam. Rizzo, we got to go though. Let me see you. I'll see you Thursday. All right. I always appreciate you getting in here.
All right. Have a good night.
You too, fam.
Later. Oh yeah, hold up. Fuck them Cowboys.
I thought you forgot. I was just about to remind you too. Night, Lorenzo.
All right. Have a good night.
You too. Emilio! Time for some Latino heat. Emilio! Come on in, man, because I know we had to cut it short yesterday, but you get a couple minutes here now extra.
All right, dude. I ain't worried about it.
Because I like to get you in here as long as you can.
Sometimes you don't like talking to me, so it's okay.
No, them days are over because, you used to come in and pick at me. We tight now. Boy, we was tight then. We just had to argue. But Emilio...
No, it just made it. It made it fun.
It did. It was definitely clowning. But Emilio, man, we got guys stretched out again. Hopefully we'll recover from this and without any whole lot of losses, and these guys can come back. Because normally they come back and they don't leave a second time for a little while. So let's see what happens. What are you thinking?
Oh, man, with Caleb, it's normal. He gets hurt every year. He's just one of those.
I know, yeah. Trent and Fred. Trent and yeah. You can always expect Trent and GK to get hurt sometime during the course. They're not going to give you 17 weeks of football.
It's them 2 every year. Either they get hurt in the beginning of the season or middle of the season.
Somewhere
they'll be
in
ready
there,
for the class, so it's all right. So,
but you're right. And they're around for the end of the season. That's true. They get hurt somewhere in the middle, for beginning or the middle, but they're always available for the playoffs. Except Trent had his foot hanging that last year. When the Rams won that NFCCG, that's when Trent was seriously hurt, and the Rams still run around talking about, "Yeah, we beat y'all's ass, man. Y'all didn't do nothing, man." Oh, shut up! And so yeah, see if we can keep him healthy this year.
yeah, it's all right. Like, it's no big deal. Like, it's normal. I know. It is what it is at this point.
Yeah.
Just gotta get ready for New Orleans. Yeah, like I said, it was a couple, except for yesterday's game, a couple hiccups, pretty mistakes, and we learned from it. We have to fix that red zone off because it sucks. It's horrible. 2 out of 5 in the red zone. This is horrible.
It's really bad. 2 out of 5. Were we in the red zone yesterday 5 times? Yeah, I just don't. There's just, and they talk about working on it every year. Didn't change.
No, it's a Senate fix it. Come on, you telling me just because we have McCaffrey we can't score? Just because when he's hurt, you're gonna tell him Kills out there we can't score? That's the bill problem. So I'm like, I've been irritated since yesterday coming to today. All you've been hearing, radio, podcasts, everybody talking about the same one thing, Moody. I'm like, I was like, he literally, I don't understand why, because he is not the problem. The problem is with that's Shanahan, because he was so reliant on goals to go out there and just get you 3 points. He's still steady on. He gets annoyed and frustrated. Like, we've seen it on national TV how he gets. But, dude,
he was so bad.
That's your fault. You relied on goals so damn much that you want to rely on your kicker now. Dude, fix your freaking your red zone offense. Nobody will even talk about Moody. Yes, if he misses extra points, people will still cry. But I'm like, dude, you're still going out there relying on your kicker, and you can't fix your red zone offense. I do. Fix that before everybody, and all these announcers, everybody was crying about Moody. Shanahan scores touchdowns. Nobody would talk about Moody. Moody wouldn't even be an issue. I'm like, yes, is this the only thing we can talk about? I'm like, seriously? Besides the Purdy mistakes, besides that, in a red zone offense can't score 2 out of 5, that is just horrible. I'm like, why is that not the topic? We won, yes. Defense looked good. Bosa did his thing, but I'm like, the topic is Moody? Yet we have other issues that need to be fixed? Trust me. If you look at the Bills game, what did they do? They scored touchdowns. Yes, it went down to a field goal, but I was like, gosh, they scored touchdowns in the red zone. If we play one of these dudes in the playoffs Super Bowl, we is not going to make it. It's just not going to happen going down the field and go on for 3. It just won't. We need touchdowns. Shanahan needs to find a way to fix that red zone and score damn touchdowns, because we're not going to last that long without no red zone offense. It's just not going.
Well, you got Kendrick Bourne's back.
What we need to fix.
He should be very good at that, actually.
So he is, but we should not be going 2 for 5 in the red zone. Just not. I would have guessed if one time we miss, and we, go for a field goal, that's fine. But dude, you're down there so much, we can't go. We're amazing in open field, but we get down there, we're just straight hot garbage. Like, you serious? Like, we've had this for years, and you still cannot fix this. Figure it out. If we're gonna miss field goals, just go for it on 4th down, because we have a better opportunity to get in that touchdown than that field goal. Do something, because even like I said, go back to the Bills game, they were going for 2 every time. They didn't worry about that field goal until the end. What are we kicking it for? What is he kicking it for? You're wasting time with Moody, and all you're doing is giving yourself a headache and heart attack because this man misses a field goal. Blame yourself. You told him to go out there. He doesn't make that decision. He does.
Let's work on the
Shanahan makes that decision and tell that man, get your ass out there, kick a field goal. And when he misses, you frustrated. You better off get mad at a $53 million man throwing the ball on there get pissed off at him. He's getting paid $53 to throw the ball, throw the end zone, or run it in there. So you get mad at yourself, buddy, and you have Purdy. Use Purdy. Figure it out. It's just that's a main issue. Fix that.
At least the defense came yesterday, so you can get happy about that.
No, like I said, I don't have a problem with the defense. My issue is the red zone offense. That's my main issue with this team.
Yeah, we made that.
We look amazing during going up the field. Defense making stops. Both, like I said, both are getting the winning sack, or strip fumble. That's amazing, but this offense just sucks when it comes to red zone. It's just horrible. Like they can't keep that up and keep it consistent. If they want to change anything and win games, fix it.
It's week one. Give them another couple of weeks.
It doesn't matter, Ronbo. We go down to. I get it's week one. It's just a refresher, but let's say same in there. We going into the Saints this Sunday. If we can't score a touchdown.
Yeah. Well, we gotta wait. Let's wait till we get there. See what happens.
Oh no, we gotta wait.
We gotta go now, though, fam. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna see you Thursday, and Cal's go have a conference about that. Can you imagine? All right, fam.
I don't want to hear about Moody because he's not our issue. The damn red zone offense. That's our issue.
All right, fam. Appreciate you. All right, talk to you Thursday.
Yeah, you too. Have a good night.
2 million. Yeah. We've all had our issues with that red zone. It's amazing how I always wonder if they stay out maybe to the 15-yard line, they might be able to operate better. There's something about Kyle Shanahan's offensive system that requires space, apparently. I have to believe that because if he can move the ball down the field the way they do, there's something about a crowded situation they can't really get past. Anyway, hey, yo, Antoine.
What's up, Ronbo? What's good with it?
Antoine, it's a 1-0, and the Hawks is in the last place for now. That's going to change. So, Antoine, did you think we beat a good team yesterday? Don't you think?
Man, look, I'm hearing a lot of complaints from 49er fans. A lot of people saying they're disappointed. Even the previous caller, red zone, this and that. I get that. I understand all of that. But at the end of the motherfucking day, we went out to Seattle and beat a defense that was a top 5 defense to end the season last year.
And they look like it too.
We went out there and beat them boys without Kittle and without Jennings. So at this point, just take the W and let's march on to New Orleans. Stop crying about what you thought should have or could have and didn't and did. And look, man, this is football. Every game ain't going to be pretty. Purdy going to throw some interceptions. But if the game is on the line and he marches us down and goes up and scores, then set your ass up, man.
You got to applaud that, right? Yeah.
I'm just tired of hearing so many fans crying right now, bro. We're 1-0. It's not going to be pretty. It was a divisional game on the road week 1.
Good point.
That ain't easy.
It's always like this.
Right. It could be week 1, week 8, week 17. Those aren't easy no matter who's playing and no matter who's on the field. So we went out there and made it happen without the best tight end in the game and without our wide receiver one. And Robert Saleh came out and showed the rest of the NFL why he's back. But yet we got fans sitting here crying, bro. That should be pissing me off, man. I ain't gonna lie, because it's like, take your victories and let's march on. Stop fucking crying.
That's why I said I'm not piling on Jake Moody today. Nick, as I say, Nick made me feel shame yesterday. I was talking to Nick. I usually I'm not the kind of guy that I stand behind my players or my teammates, especially when they're struggling. I said, right, yeah, Nick.
Yeah, when it's a struggle like that and it's a divisional battle, bro, and we won the game. We saw the best of both worlds. We saw Purdy put together a game-winning drive. Then we saw, despite whatever, that long pass by JSN, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the game, and it was looking rough for us. We're like, fuck, it's 1st and 10. They're in scoring position. But guess what? We won the game. Our defense showed up when we needed it most. Because you know what? Last year, in these types of games, we would have lost.
Yep. I said that
we would be up and we would still lose
those kind of games. Yep.
Right. And yesterday we found a way to win. So, like, let's celebrate that. Right, let's celebrate it. We lost some players. It's tough, but let's celebrate it. We're going on to New Orleans, a team we should and could beat regardless who's our quarterback, because we have enough firepower, and apparently now we have defense. Yes. So let's go out there and let's go 2-0. And in about 5 weeks, if the Niners are – my goal was to be 3-1 after 4 games. And if the Niners can be 3-2 or 4-2 after around 5-6 games, and then you start getting Mustafa back, you get Ayuk back, you get Kittle back, then let's
Robinson
go.
back. You know, I mean, it gets better and better.
Robinson be back by game 4.
Yep. And we're going to need him too.
So when you add that with the youth, Kendrick Board, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, we're on the up and up. It wasn't pretty, but let's not get on here and cry about this and that, man. I'm all about, like, positivity and winning. If we win, I don't want to hear no crying.
And the
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
and that's just how I feel.
Well, I love it. Positivity is a wonderful thing. And the kids are going to grow up. Every week. They're going to get a little more mature about what's going on. You think Upton Stout's going to make the mistake he made yesterday again? I don't think so. Right. He's good. And he's been out for a while.
Get him out early.
You know?
Right. That was like his preseason, basically. Yeah. You know, that first half was preseason for him. And that's the thing. That's why great coaching matters, man. And when you have Robert Saleh back here teaching all these kids, these youngsters, these rookie second-year players.
Perfect for their
perfect coach. And speaking of perfect coach for the perfect players, D. Winters is the perfect player for a Robert Saleh defense, and now he's going to thrive now that he has a real defensive coordinator coaching him up. Everybody want to talk about the negatives. I'm here to talk about the positives, bro.
Yes.
Tired of hearing this bull.
Love it.
And if y'all don't follow me, man, and I appreciate you, Ronbo, because every time I come on here and talk, people start following me. People start tuning in a little bit more. So follow me, Niners_the Bay to LA. I'm real with it. And as y'all heard, I'm real with this. I ain't trying to hear none of y'all crying. Right. And if y'all want to cry about Jake Moody. I feel you. But if that ain't it, then don't cry.
and actually, we could let up on Jake too. As I say, Nick let me know. As I say, he non-faithful shamed me. Because you know what? We just tearing Nick down, just tearing him up. Because at the time when he does those things, it's always exactly at the wrong moment when you're just not in the mood. You're never in the mood for it, but there's always, we're having trouble with this game. We need this field goal, and he missed it. And then he said, oh, my Lord. And that's when, you know, it's not an overreaction, but it is a reaction. One that you could probably just let it go. He'll be back. We're not losing the game yet. So.
Yeah, we just got to keep it going, man, keep the positive vibes. This team is going to need our positive vibes every game we go, whether it's at home, whether it's on the road. We got to show up and show out because, we're underdogs now. We're fighting. But I like the underdog role, and I like what we're doing. And defense, that's the foundation, and it looks like we're onto something there. Yeah. And like I said, weeks 5, 6, and 7, we're getting hitters back. We can make a run at this.
Offensive players, too. Antoine, the Bay to L.A. Put your handle down in the chat, too. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to see you later on.
Yeah, I just texted when I got on. Like, so y'all that's listening, I just texted that I'm about to be on. So I appreciate you, Ronbo. I appreciate y'all. And I'm just trying to say, man, I love all the fans, man, but y'all got to stop all this crying shit. This is the NFL. Let's man up.
There you go. Antoine, I'll talk to you later.
That's all it
see
is.
You online. All right, fam.
Yes, sir.
Have a great night. And there's a big show. Show's leaving little messages, but he hasn't come in to say hi to us yet. But this is the thing: red zone offense has been an issue for 8 years. Puts 2 S's on there. Hey, you know what? We're not the only ones in the red zone though that we struggle. Because Seattle did too. Road Ashley Music says this caller's speaking volumes. I like him, boy. Road Ashley, man. Check him out. He's on Instagram too. Bernard Bryan says, Antoine. Bryan says, give this caller a gold star. We do need, you know what? Don't forget, this is Victory Monday. So, you know, yeah. And Charles.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Charles, come on in, man. I love it when you come in because normally Demo did a good job, and I just know you're gonna take a shot at my boy, but it's gonna be a blank. Ain't got no bullets in that gun.
Hey, well, man, they giving him the Deion Sanders treatment, undeserved. I'm like, they didn't even
Wait, Charles, wait. Deion Sanders treatment is undeserved. Charles, you appreciate. No, you talk about his coaching. You ain't talking about his playing days.
I'm talking about his playing day. They wouldn't throw it to his side. He blocked off half a field. They did that to Demo. I'm like, wow, what's going on with? I was happy they did it. I was happy they did it because
you wouldn't listen to me.
It was an advantage for us, but I'm like,
don't mess with Demo.
So
Demo's a man on a mission right now too. Demo hopes you do mess with him. He messed up though. He got mad one time, and I don't know. Did we get a penalty? I don't know who did what to him, but Demo followed the dude all the way back across the field and was just throwing things at him and trying to. I said, Demo. I'm getting mad at him. We got penalized for that. I don't know what the dude did, but dang, Demo was hot. But anyway, he played a good game though.
Yeah, but man, everything with the team is okay except for the kicker, man. I'm just like, come on. Like, what's up with everybody that signs onto the roster, they have to do their job right or they get cut. But this kicker, he doesn't. I'm like, I don't know what's going on with the kicker, but he just
Charles.
I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it, man.
And none of us have, but listen, if it'll make you feel better, just a couple hours ago, the 49ers did make clear that they're looking for another kicker to bring in to, press. But they're not going to throw him out. Jake Moody will still be on the roster, but they're going to bring somebody in to intimidate him. This time, though, if you do come in there after 2 weeks and you're just out kicking Jake, obviously, he's going to have to take that job. I don't know who that could be, though.
I mean, they're not committed to excellence. I mean,
well, they are, but they picked him in the third round, Charles.
But yeah, I know, but I mean, so what? I mean, look at how many third round ACL picks we lost within the past 10 years. I remember so many. That running back that we had that came from South Carolina. Who was that? The one that he was
with the Harbaugh, right?
Yeah, with Harbaugh.
Yeah, that boy could play. He never could heal up. Yeah,
he had 2 ACLs. I mean, they weren't just normal ACLs. He had some really bad. He had a really graphic.
His knees ripped to
and
shreds.
then Harbaugh drafted Harbaugh and the GM. Who was the GM at the time?
That was Trent Baalke.
Oh yeah, Trent Baalke. Oh yeah, man. I hate man. My stomach turns every time I hear that name. Every time I see him do an interview, man, I'm like, oh my God. You know what, man? Hey, I really wish we could put federal indictments out on general managers, man. I would put one out on him. Man, look, man, hey, these general managers, these head coaches, they give fans nightmares. Yeah. I mean, the way they draft, the bad draft. I'm like, how don't you know that this player is not gonna be a first round bust or a second round bust?
Hey, Big Spur, thanks. Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah, Lattimore. Yeah, I'm like, man. So we had him. I mean, we had so many that we drafted in the third round that had ACL problems. I mean, I'm like, so third round picks, man. We used to. Those are nothing. Getting rid of those are nothing. But
now you trade that third round pick for a fifth round pick. Get your 2 fifth round picks because now, Charles, some of our best players on this team.
Are fifth
round and below. It's a strange.
I mean,
thing.
we should just trade our first, second, and third round picks for fifth, sixth, and seventh picks.
And get you a couple of. We have about 8 picks in the third and fifth round. And Gabriel Zamudi puts a. Remember Tank Carradine? Another.
Yeah, I know he was another one.
My Lord!
I couldn't think of his name. He played. He was from North Carolina. Man, I could not believe when I was excited to see him when we drafted him. We drafted him in the third round. And I said, okay, well, he was part of a really good defense last year. He's gonna rehab and he's gonna come. Man, they kept him on the practice squad IR for a very long time, and when he got on, he was a shell of himself.
He probably, what? Can you imagine how your spirit takes a drop? Your leg is hurting. They're trying to fix it, but no matter what, you just don't feel. You ain't feeling it no more. You probably got a couple of $1 million because they signed you in rookie contract or whatever, but you don't feel like playing.
Yeah. I mean, but look at the defensive tackle that started yesterday. I mean, he came with the same problem. He had an ACL. He was drafted in the fifth or sixth round.
We're not talking about Khalil Davis. Hey, wait a minute. Did Khalil get hurt coming in? Khalil is. Yes. Oh, if he could just stay healthy. Khalil Davis is just a big linebacker.
When we drafted him,
oh,
he had
He
had an ACL injury. And then he rehabbed for a year.
I forgot about that.
And now he's starting. I'm like, when I saw him starting, I was like, when I saw his name on the depth chart. I was like, okay, is this real?
Hey,
I'm like, so when I saw him yesterday,
made a great play yesterday.
Oh yeah, he did. He did, man. So I said, wow. Okay, let's see what else he can do.
I tell you what, he's gonna get some. He didn't get hurt yesterday. I'm grateful too, because as long as he's out there, we're in good shape. We got to go, fam. I'll see you Thursday. All right.
All right. Love you, Ronbo.
They love you, fam. Have a great night.
All right.
It was Charles, my demo buddy. Me and Charles just get all into it about Demo. And now, like Charles pointed out himself, Demo's got people not throwing on his side. Whoa, Steven. Come on in, Steve.
Menage for sure ain't on Debo's side. I had to put his album. No.
I'm not talking about Debo Samuel. I'm talking about Diamador Demo.
Oh, Diamador.
Yeah.
Diamador the Commodore.
Yeah. I didn't notice that they don't. Last year I thought that was happening, but I thought they just throwing at Chavarius because they thought I couldn't figure it out. But they were not throwing at Debo on purpose. And now it comes into reality. It is people don't mess with Debo. He had a number of picks.
He's locked out.
But it's been a while because they don't throw at him.
Yeah. He's a lockdown corner. Look at yesterday's game. Like, great example. Debo plays left. They kept throwing to the right every time.
And Njigba went over to the other side too. You're right. And when Njigba got off a couple times on Bernardo, but that's going to come to an end soon too. And Upton with I think did Njigba get Upton too? Yeah, they went to the Rooks. I mean, we're getting Bernardo and Upton Stout. That's going to end soon. Robert Sala's going to get them in. Steve, we're going to have the best secondary in the game by week 8.
Easily. What the talent that is on there, Michael Williams, TJ West, Khalil Davis, Nick Bosa, it goes the talent.
Oh, yeah. The front line, no doubt. But I mean the secondary. Steven, remember we never could imagine a secondary that was really going to be solid. If I got Demo on one side, Ronaldo can play. Upton can play. You got the new kid at safety. Mustafa's going to be back soon. That is going to be locked down.
Yeah, it's going to be nasty work, Ronbo. It's going to be lights out. I mean, look at what they kept doing. They kept punishing the Seahawks. If we had a better red zone offense, we easily would have won like 40. We easily would have put down a 40 burger on the Seahawks.
We were down there too.
Because that defense was putting in overtime, Ronbo. They were playing like they were getting extra compensation for forcing plays, forcing downs, and forcing fumbles.
And the good thing is, and Steve, the good thing is, they're all just a bunch of kids. They weren't tired.
Yeah.
They were having a good time.
No, they weren't.
I mean, oh. Woo!
Ronbo, I know we're just entering in a fall, but winter came early, man. These winters look amazing. He looked amazing.
I mean, I was worried about Dre. Listen, the D. Winters knocked the bejesus out of Walker. I think that was Walker. Walker's running along there, and I bet he thought he was about to make a cut. D. stonewalled him right there. Bam! Lay down.
Yeah.
Damn, look at that's D.
He was laid his ass out.
Oh, my God.
I'm telling you, man. It's bad. It's bad. You got Yetur Gross Matos, too, coming back off of an injury.
If he could just stay up, that's a big dude.
TJ West and Yetur Gross Matos at the same time, Ronbo, that is an intimidating sight. That is an If you're a quarterback, you're like, God damn. Like, all you guys got to do is just stand up. That's it.
Steven, those guys played for weeks before this game, too. In about 4 or 5 weeks, if they get some reps in, get a little bruise, callus, and Nick was doing a good job yesterday because he was getting in there untouched. They had to work with those kids at the front line. They couldn't just double team Nick. Did you notice that? Nick was everywhere.
Oh, he was everywhere. You couldn't stop it. You could not double team Nick. Because if you double team Nick, then, okay, well, here comes, like, let's say, what was it?
Michael was causing some problems in the interior.
Michael Williams, there we go.
Yeah.
Here comes Michael Williams. Here comes the new rookie from Georgia, the Big Red Machine. Oh, okay, you want to double team Michael Williams and Nick, you want to take out Nick? Okay, fine. Guess what? We've got Kalia Davis. And it's like, how do you stop that?
I knew he was going to be good.
It's going to be nasty, Ronbo. It's going to be a lockdown defense, and that's what's going to probably win us a lot of our games.
You know?
Unfortunately.
I mean, it's okay. If the defense wins games, I've always loved defense because it makes it just melts the other team. It brings them down so they look like wimps. They look helpless. I love watching that when the defense totally dominates another offense. Like we used to do in 2019, the Rams.
Or 2013.
And Aaron Rodgers. Oh, they look helpless.
I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that type of defense, Mambo. Anton Goldson, Dante Whitner, Patrick Willis, Navarro Bowman. Oh, my God.
That was a different defense there. That defense would just physically just beat you up.
Well, here's the thing, Rambo. We would get penalized. We get penalized every time
we get
hit. But the Niners' defense was so confident in stopping them, they didn't care. Oh, okay, you got 15 yards. Okay, now we're just going to punch you in the mouth again.
They were fun.
Like, that's the kind of defense I want back on the Niners, man. Okay,
well, the refs won't allow it now, but you know, we still got technicians back there now. So.
Oh, yeah. But, man, we're not talking enough about the special teams, man.
Real quick, because we're out of time.
I got to get on that.
Real quick.
So goddamn good.
Mm-hmm.
Special teams look really good. They put on a clinic. They look like a complete 180 of what they used to look like. I mean, really. Sky more in the backfield, and then, you know, it's just the yards per carry after that. We couldn't get that last year. We were always being stopped at like a 10 or the 20. We were going past that. We're starting to gain traction on special teams, and no one's saying a damn thing about it. Yeah, everyone wants
they did. He got a little love. They did. Sky Moore's got to stop fumbling around, but you know, we'll give it another week on special teams. Steve, we got to go. I'm gonna see you Thursday because I got a terribly busy week. I can't get out of, and we're gonna do the scores and talk more about this game or anything else you want to talk about.
It's gonna be great, Ronbo.
All right.
All right, Ronbo. I'll talk to you Thursday.
Looking forward to it. Night, Steven. That's my dude,
Good night,
Steven.
Ronbo.
Good night, Anthony.
What it do, Ronbo?
Anthony is what it did. And you know, we got to start to appreciate what happened yesterday. We beat the Hawks. You know, we take that for granted now. We got no business doing that. Good, because the Hawks used to be a pain in the ass. Every time we see the Hawks, it was already good for an ass whooping. Every time, whether it was at their house or our house, it didn't make any difference.
And Jimmy, when they got hurt, would have beat them bad.
It might have been different, huh? I forgot about that.
Yeah, because we had stopped the run game.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, really stopped it.
They got 87 yards.
You know, and how they start out, Anthony. Did you think we was going to do that? Because Charbonnet and Walker was just clowning us in the first quarter. And then all of a sudden, the 49ers turned the lights out. I've not seen us do that in a long time. That was beautiful.
Look, but you know what I like the most, though, Rambo?
What was that?
And I said then, I said, oh yeah, our defense gonna be tough this year. When I see big old Alfred Collins and what's trying to hold, man, they hold their own on that line, Rambo.
They did, didn't they? That's why Nick was rolling around there. But people don't know that was the reason why.
That's why Nick was rolling around.
Yep, because normally you double team Nick, but they messed around there and realized,
right.
wait, we got to hold these guys back here.
They couldn't do it.
Yeah, because Michael was causing problems. It just didn't show up in the stats, but Michael was creating pressure in the middle and a lot of violence. Because I went back and looked at that tape. Michael Williams, he just didn't get enough work in this last few weeks. Let's wait and see another what happens as long as he stays on the field.
You know he's gonna be here. He was a little rusty.
Yeah, he's out for what, 3 weeks?
Yeah. And my boy, what I was telling everybody about, my class single. Did you see him?
Hey, boys.
Did you see him come up to that line? He read that perfectly. And walking in the hole and stonewalled him.
That's what that speed does. He's fast. Damn, he's fast.
He's fat. Boy, and boy, I was watching what's going to fly around. I was like, Greenlaw who? Man, these boys were playing out of his mind, boy.
That position requires that. If you're gonna play next to Fred, you better be a bad mofo, man. Because Dre just left.
Boy.
If you can't look like Dre, we're gonna talk bad about you. D said, I don't think so.
He was Fred, they were flying all around. I mean, the whole defense was flying around. I was like, boy, look at him.
That's Saleh's defense. That's what Saleh requires.
Yeah.
That's why he picks guys that aren't that big, but they're strong.
He was loving it.
Wasn't he?
And Nick Bosa was an animal, boy.
Hey, does Nick look like he got bigger since last year? You see when he brought that ball back to Robert Saleh?
Man, they showed me in the locker room without a shirt. I was like,
Nick's walking across the field. I said, Nick, you know what? They're going to test you for substance, man. The hell, man. You look bigger than last year, and you was big last year.
Whoa. I was like, whoa.
I mean, Nick's the same size from neck down to the feet. Wide across the chest, and arms are huge, legs, everything's huge. Nick's just walking across the field.
I watched the film break down. Baldy was breaking down the field. He was like, yeah, the 49ers won this game because of
Nick. You saw that clip?
The line. He said because of the line.
Nick was just ridiculous.
Our defensive line. Man, with avocado. I said, oh, Big Boy, hold his own, boy.
Man, but we need that guy from Philly to get involved. He wasn't involved yesterday. Yeah, Bryce
Huff.
I saw Bryce a couple of times. He got penalized when I seen him, and I just realized, hey, I forgot about Bryce Huff. How come I forgot about Bryce Huff? Yeah. Where has he been all day?
I mean, he was getting pressure, Rambo, but
was he?
What?
I figured he might have been getting pressure, but because the camera didn't catch him ever doing anything.
Yeah, man, you know what, Rambo? Man, I'm proud of our rookies, man. Especially stop. Now he got that one play, that holder play, and that's how they sold that touchdown. But he learned. He learned though.
Yeah, Upton.
After that.
Yeah, he didn't make him stick like that all day.
Stop. Yeah, he got that one ball head play, but after that, Rambo, he didn't make no more mistakes. Rambo.
You know what? The first thing we see, do the Saints have a good wide receiver or two? We made their wide receivers look mediocre, but what's his name I forget how to say his name.
Green was out there having him on lock, boy.
I'm sort of thinking, how come it was so quiet in their secondary? Was that because of my guys, really? Okay, you know what? Next week, I want to see if they get challenged a little better.
Renato Green, and
In Demo?
In the hyena. Boy, they had the wide receiver locked up.
And then you got Upton Stout in the slot. They ruined things for they.
What?
I can't wait to see them next week. See what they look like, because what happened to them yesterday, I didn't understand completely. Yeah, Anthony, we got to go. I'm going to see you Thursday though.
All right, Ronbo. Appreciate you, Ronbo.
Appreciate you. You know this. All right, fam. Have a good night.
All right.
Seriously, I got to see somebody else play. I'm going to be watching next week for the Hawks to see who they play. I don't. If they do this next week, I'm going to say, okay, you know what? It's not the other team is bad. They're just that damn good. Hey, Donut to Nation, but you get on in here. Hey.
What's going on? How you doing, man?
Donut, man.
Man, you caught us at the right time. We just having you already had some chicken last night, okay? And tonight, you know what I'm saying? I made some custom burgers, you understand me?
Wait, what kind of burgers?
Like your favorite.
Wait, what'd you call it?
Burger joint, you understand me?
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Oh man, we got the the free range ground beef going on, super thick and juicy. You know what I'm saying?
Where you take the spatula and push it down because it's so big. Okay. Yeah, that's my kind of burger.
And we also, so, with all the fixings on it. We got the white cheddar on it. You know what I'm saying? And you got the white bread.
And you can't bite it. You can't bite it all in one bite. You got to bite it.
Barbecue sauce, everything on hers. Spicy sauce on mine.
I'm talking about.
With the custom fries.
Homemade fries.
How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing out there?
It was Victory Monday. What are you kidding me? It's a wonderful day. The Bay to LA, Antoine had to get people back on the right track because they've been crying too hard. We've gotten to the point after last year, Donut, it was so miserable. It was so ugly. We was in a bad mood all the time. We still loved the 49ers we talked about, but we was hurting inside. So you know what? This year, we got to realize we can stop crying now. It's okay.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to our man. Shout out to my man, Antonio, from L.A. to the Bay. A couple of callers.
That's
early,
Antoine.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, yeah, Antonio. You know what I'm saying? Hey. That man, it got the same vibe that I try to come through with every week.
And you
Shout out to that young man. Shout out to the call, man. Because, sorry about that. I had a piece of fry on my throat. I had to get that out. But let me tell everybody else something right now. We're going to take a skit off the old school movies that Tom Hanks has played in. And the title is The League of Their Own. And I just want to let y'all know, is you guys crying on Victory Monday?
There's no crying on Victory Monday.
What is going on here? Hold on.
That movie, it took me 10 minutes to get over that line. I didn't see that one coming. But he's right. There's no crying in baseball. And it's the same thing about Victory Monday. You should be crying on Victory Mondays. So, yeah.
That's right. This is a exciting moment, everybody. And, shout out to my man, Cole McKivitz for getting the bag, extension. Because, we want better, everybody want a super, big lineman, and we understand that. But to have at least somebody that's able to hold off what they did and do the best they can and able to show longevity with no injury, I'll take that. But another bright spot that's coming up for the Sunday, everybody, we got a familiar face back in the Bay Area, also known as Mr. Bourne Identity himself. Kendrick Bourne is back. Another target for Mr. Brock Purdy. And you know what you need
a touchdown.
Last time he was here, he went to the Super Bowl with Garoppolo. Yeah. We know he's going to have a better chance of getting the ball with Mr. Brock Purdy. He knows the system, and he's very familiar with it. And he's he's a little bit faster than Juwan Jennings. Juwan Jennings is taller and got a better jump ratio. But we did fill that void, and welcome back Mr. Kendrick Bourne, and let's get ready for Sunday.
We can see them both on the field at the same time. Oh, Donut, here we go. You and Tanisha, my Big Show says, please give my favorite couple of Ronbo Sports all the love in the world. You know who he's talking about? Donut and Tanisha. Yeah, Big Show.
Hey, Big Show. Man, we love you, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Shout out to you. Shout out to Shabazz, man. Shout out to the whole faithful. Papa Dragon, Bam and Boom, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Emilio Latino Heat. You understand me? Everybody out there.
Don't forget about Sharon. Shout out to Sharon.
Oh, Sharon, you know we can't
Sharon.
forget you, girl.
And Mama.
Hey, we can't forget you, girl.
Sharon,
Mom,
the mama,
how you doing, Mama?
and her Cowboys brother. Boy, he got on the phone one time. It was hilarious. He's a good guy.
Sharon's brother, I gotta say one thing to you, man. How does it feel to lose somebody, to not have somebody, and to see that somebody emerge in Green Bay? Sorry, but not sorry. But back to the Niners. You know what I'm saying? What's
Don't you know
going
so
on,
funny?
Ronbo?
There's a song that goes like that. To love somebody. To love somebody. But go ahead.
Or that other song. If you can't love the one you want,
then love the one you're with. we need to be in a locked down crazy bar.
Amen.
Go ahead, talk about the 49ers a minute.
Oh yeah, this is a wonderful day. You know, like I say, we got a familiar face back. It's going to be awesome. You know what I'm saying? We heard about Brock Purdy and the injury. I'm not too worried about that, Ronbo, and here's why. I do believe that Mac Jones, if he had to be called, he does have the skill set. He does know the system, do what we need to do to pass the Saints. However, Brock Purdy is not a throwing shoulder, which is a beautiful thing. But
and it's left shoulder, not his throwing arm.
Yes. So let's see how far the toe go. Let's look on the bright side, ladies and gentlemen. At least he don't have an ingrown toenail, or at least he don't got a corn or a callus on that mother put before he got here. So yeah. So just stick your foot in some Epsom, brother.
My uncle, boy, he used to have all that. He'd be coming in the house, take his shoes off, smelling like hell. And my mom, what? Oh, boy, don't take your shoes off of it. Girl, you don't understand. These bunions is just killing me. and I cut that corn last week. It's back already.
Hey, man, sometimes you got to shave it and cut it, do whatever you got to do so you can dance and walk, baby.
Uncle Willie, just cut your feet off. God. But yeah.
Don't do that, Ronbo. Don't do that.
Hey, but you know what, though? I am happy with the situation. I am happy with everything that's going on. Robert Silers, once again, welcome back, my man. You know, it shows. It shows for preseason, and it also shows in the game, too, because, you know, it's the first game of the season. Everybody, you're going to have teams that's rusty with a new coordinator, whether they're familiar with them or not. You know, it's got to be like Novocaine. You got to let it take its time to work, And it has been progressing from first quarter to second quarter to third quarter to the fourth. And we all seen the outcome when they was able to punch the ball out and get the fumble recovery at the nick of time. But before that, we was getting to the quarterback. Before that, stopping the run, stopping them on 4th and goal, although they had the penalty. You know what I'm saying? It's all bright spots, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue to keep our chin up.
And win.
All right.
Donut, good stuff. I mean, you and Tanisha, we need 2 hours with y'all. It's so much fun. We got to go now, but I will see you Thursday. Hope y'all got some time. And I love the way you make it.
We'll make time, Ronbo.
I'm just going to say that, Tanisha.
Like they say, stop waiting for the right time and make the time right. And we will make that time right, Faithful. We will be back.
There, Faithful.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Show. Thank you, Big Show. We love you, bro.
Thank you so much. We love you, bro. We love you, Faithful. Y'all enjoy the night, and let's go. Bang, bang, Niner game.
Yeah, and we're going to finish off these burgers and fries, y'all. Good night.
Enjoy it. I'll see you Thursday. Night, Donut. Night, Tanisha. All right.
Yeah. Good night, y'all. Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Don't forget.
Thanks, man.
Yes.
There they go. Back to the burgers and fries. Hey, Brad, come on in. You, Brad.
Here, Ronbo.
All right, Brad, I want you to go down and make a real sharp left. That guy's that's guarding you can't guard his own ass, all right? I'm going to throw that ball right to that corner. You're going to be there for it. We got 7. Brad, come on in, man. Wait, I didn't talk to you yesterday. Give me some takeaways from this game. What did you see? What did you like? Not so much what you didn't like. We already know about the man Moody. The man, the myth, the Moody. When are we going to change his name to that? Oh, God. Oh, go ahead, Phil.
I thought it was an overall good game. You know,
obviously Brock Purdy has some turnover issues, but I mean, our receivers couldn't get any separation, especially with Kittle and Jennings getting hurt. So sometimes, as in that position, you got to just, I guess, sometimes just suck it up, which wasn't the smartest thing. But what I imagined most, he went down and got us that big touchdown. So that's all you can ask for in a franchise quarterback.
And Brad, he was hurt. I mean, they said he got those injuries he sustained. He got those early in the game. Brock Purdy.
Yeah, I mean, he ran the ball 5 times, so he probably got hit a little bit.
Oh, I think somebody's, in order to hurt your toe, especially, I think he might have got his foot stepped on. They were abusing Brock every time they tackled him. They would just tackle him. Even after the play is over, the refs wouldn't blow the whistle. They blew the whistle one time on roughing the passer. I said, gosh, what is that? I saw 2 or 3 times.
You know what play comes to mind is it was in the first half. He got sacked by Julian Love. If you go back and look at that, his ankle got caught up on it. I was really worried that it was giving me a major injury, but it looked like his foot got caught up. It might have been that play, especially because I think Seattle's turf, so it could have been that.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't be mad if we sat him out. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if we sat him out this week, especially because of the Saints. I think Mac Jones and company could get us done. And
probably
our defense, like I said yesterday, is a Super Bowl defense. So I wouldn't be mad at us resting him.
Brad, the only thing is, if Brock's out, they're going to overrun CMC is my only fear. We'll see. We'll see.
It's glad we have a competent running back in Brian Robinson that we could use, but I don't know if Kyle Shanahan will use him because he just loves abusing CMC. So until he gets hurt,
the only time he feels like he's in his comfort zone
is when
CMC's got the ball. He's got to change. CMC had 22 carries yesterday. That's too many, Kyle. And I think Robinson
especially
got
coming off a calf injury on Thursday.
Oh,
yeah, crazy. I was really worried he was going to re-injure it somehow, but luckily he didn't. That's like the biggest win. Because if he would have been used that much and he gets a big calf strain or even possibly tears his Achilles, then Kyle Shanahan we have a real conversation about that. But thank God it didn't happen. But because calf injuries are scary, man. They're really scary. Anything can happen.
The Achilles is next. You're right.
They linger. Yep.
So we're gonna find out.
I like the Kendrick Bourne signing. It leaves me with a couple of questions because now we have, when Brandon Ayuk comes back, we're going to have like 6 to 7 really good competent receivers. So we're going to have to think about who we're going to have to cut. Is it going to be Valdez-Scantling? Is it going to be Sky Moore? Is it going to be Russell Gage? Is it going to be Kendrick Bourne? Like, these are all good depth pieces, but eventually we have to let them go because we can't keep that many receivers.
You're right.
Yeah.
And you didn't even mention Jordan Watkins. You know what?
Yeah, Jordan Watkins. He has to say he's a rookie.
I don't know how many guys are going to be. I'm just fighting numbers, volume, but I don't know how many guys could be on the practice squad that have a business card that says wide receiver. So we're going to find out about
Probably
that.
2.
Yeah.
2 or 3. Yeah.
And we'll find out.
There's
about
only
that
16 guys, so it can't be that many.
Who would you release if you just had to make a choice?
I would definitely Russell Gage, and I would probably say Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Okay.
Those are my 2 that I probably have to let go.
Does Robbie Chosen stay with you?
Is he on the practice squad? I didn't see him play yesterday. I don't think he's on the.
No, he's on the practice
roster.
squad. Well, that's what I mean. When you got to start reducing numbers.
Oh yeah,
because I think we got
Robbie Chosen can definitely go.
Yeah,
he can go.
Yeah, we got.
I'm not worried about him.
We got a minimum 10 guys. I'm pretty sure by now.
Yeah, but I mean, when you have this many injuries, like you got to do it for depth.
You do, because I tell them as they left, listen. I got your number here. You're on speed dial. All right? Stay in shape.
Yeah.
You could be back here next week. Because you guys,
really
if you know my program, I need you. It may slip them a couple of bucks if I could get past the league, that nobody knows about. Keep him on salary, but he just can't be on the active roster or the practice squad.
Yeah, and one thing I will say is that if Mac Jones does play, he had great chemistry with Kendrick Bourne in New England his first 2 years, so that would be a solid connection for him.
Oh,
yeah,
forgot about that.
It would be.
Forgot.
Yeah, they were pretty locked in his first couple of years when he made that Pro Bowl rookie year.
Yeah, Kendrick was amazing that year with Jones.
That was his best year of his career by far.
You're right. What a coincidence. Jones comes up next week. Kendrick signs today. Because Jawan Jennings is not playing next week. because that
there's no
scam's going
chance. If they play them against the Saints, that would be very stupid.
It really would be. I got Ricky, and I got Kendrick, maybe Russell.
Because I'll be very surprised if we let up more than 14 points against the Saints, especially because we let up 13 versus Seahawks. This defense is. And by the way, real quick, before we have to go, Michael Williams drew a triple team on that play that Nick Bosa got the sack forced fumble.
Yeah.
So that's a good sign.
It is. I knew Nick was running free for some reason, and I thought it was Williams because they made one big deal about that at one point in the game. I said, Williams is raising hell on the inside. He's not that scary
He didn't
outside.
get much pressure, but
he
was causing a lot of double and triple teams. So, I mean, when you got a big body like that, definitely a good help. He's definitely going to help the run game.
Yeah, it's about creating violence like Eric Armstead used to do. People got out of Eric Armstead all the time. I said, guys, what you don't understand is Eric Armstead's got 2 and 3 guys trying to contain him. That's why a lot of times, this is important. People don't know.
Yeah.
Fam, Brad, I'm going to see you Thursday, man, and we'll discuss what's coming up this weekend, all right?
All right, Ronbo. Enjoy your night, faithful.
You too,
and
Brad.
keep very faithful. I like that caller. That was all. Get on everyone's ass. Keep going. Hey,
that's why it's a hero tonight, ain't he?
Stay humble. We won. We got the dub. That's a big divisional win. Let's go. Week 2. On to the next.
All right, fam. I'll see you later in the week. All right. Night, Brad.
Here, bro.
Yeah, Antoine, you were a light of hope, bro. So yeah, good job. Let me pronounce that right now. Is that Sync Blocks? Sync Blocks. All right. See, my dad in a vid while ago, repent to Jesus. What? Repent to Jesus is your dad? Hey, how's he doing? Yeah, ring bell. Yeah, it rings a bell. Wow. That was about, it's been about a good 6 years. How old were you then? How old are you now? All right. Because, yeah, great. What's up? I've seen you a lot, too. You've been around here for a while. I've seen that name. Hey, oh, here we go. Jalen. Tell your dad I said hi, too. Tell him to get back in here. City Blocks?
Ronbo?
Yes.
That's you, Ronbo?
I love it. You know, my brother does that to me when I come over, too, because he doesn't want to let me in. He's a Raider fan, a clown. Hey, it is me, yes.
Rombo, I'm going to give this game the benefit of the doubt. It's week 1. It's a divisional opponent, and it was an away game at Lumen Field against the 12th man. I'm going to give this game the benefit of the doubt. It was ugly. Rombo, look at the Bears and Vikings. Look at the Browns and Bengals this week. Both of those games were ugly, nit-tucked, close ball games. I'm going to give this game the benefit of the doubt because it's week 1 and it's against the Seahawks. It's the divisional game. Man, Rombo, this could have been the Cardinals. And it probably would have been the same result, Rombo. Man, the divisional games in the first week of the season, that's tough.
I'm just glad it wasn't the Cardinals.
I mean, I'm going to give this game the benefit of the doubt, Rombo. I mean, we playing the Seahawks away, week 1. You know, I'm going to give this game the benefit of the doubt, Rombo. I mean, that's how division games usually are supposed to look, you know? So,
well, Darren, on behalf of the San Francisco 49ers, I will go ahead and convey an appreciation and thanks because, you know, you're a very hard man to please.
No, not really. Just, don't do that, Rombo. Don't make it seem, Rombo. My only problem is Kyle Shanahan. I don't have a problem with anything else.
Okay.
That's my only problem. It ain't that hard to please me. No.
Hey, as a matter of fact, since Gene D is in here, you don't see funny because I thought Woolen was a bad dude. Everybody's talking about Woolen for the last couple of years,
He's
right?
a bad dude, but not in a good way. He is a bad dude.
He is, but Ricky Pearsall said he ain't all that bad to me.
No, he is bad, Rombo. What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? He's very bad.
and we're talking about that other kind of bad. Ricky used Woolen like a pig handle. It was hilarious. I didn't even know that was Woolen. And I saw his jersey. Wait a minute. Ain't that dude supposed to be good? That's Woolen. Yeah. Ricky's out there just using his butt. Whoa. Yeah. So I'm delighted.
Yeah. I'm going to get, I mean, it looked like, Rombo, no, I'm convinced that if this had been any other divisional game, the game would have looked the same. It's just
No, it is that way.
Yeah, it's just a week one divisional game, a divisional away game, Ronbo. Of course, it was gonna be ugly. Come on now, it's week one against a divisional opponent.
And Jalen, like you say though, it's week one. There was a lot of just boring, getting on my nerves games yesterday. If it wasn't Baltimore and Buffalo, everybody else was so okay. Even tonight, this Monday night game. I mean, Caleb is. Everybody wants it to be great. Well, you know.
Ronbo, that was a divisional game. The Vikings and the Ronbo, shit. Even the even the Dallas Cowboys and Eagles game was a tough competitive game, Ronbo.
That's true.
It's a divisional game, Ronbo.
But that was CD's fault. They should have won, actually.
Yeah.
And that fumble didn't help any at the goal line either. But yeah. But the Cowboys got a whooping, so that's okay. If they would have won that game without Micah, boy, everybody would have been talking about Jerry Jones. And Jerry Jones would have told people, I know what I'm doing. I've run this ball club from instincts. I don't need no official papers or no legalese from no lawyers or no agents getting on my nerves. It's legal. Hey, yo, Jerry, keep it up, man. You ain't going to have anybody. If I got drafted by Jalen, if you're in the draft and they call you and Jalen is the Dallas Cowboys select, I can see that. Whoa, wait a minute. Put my name back in the hat, man. No, I'm not going to Dallas.
Hold on, time out now. Whoa, time out, Ronbo. Now, all jokes aside, I'm going to be a very rich son of a bitch if I go play for the Cowboys. What you talking about? Now, let's not act like they ain't going to. I'm going to get paid now. Now,
hey.
we talking about, I mean, Ronbo, I'm going to be able to set my family up for life if I play
Yeah,
for
but
the Cowboys.
Jalen, you know the thing is, though, you're going to have to argue with Jerry. You're going to go in and talk to him. You know, Jerry believes in a handshake. He doesn't like to talk to agents. You got to go in there and sit down with Jerry. You got to trust every last thing in that contract. A lot of those terms are not easy to comprehend. And so you're going to have to go in there on your own, and it could be the wrong thing in there. You know, you got to be careful. I don't blame Micah, because if I get hurt, contract void right now or something like that, I don't think Jerry would be that evil, but you just don't know.
I know one thing, Ronbo. We better not lose to the damn Saints next week.
Well, you know, that's a trap game as far as I'm concerned. I'm already ready.
No, stop. No such thing as a trap game week 2, Ronbo. Don't you do that. Don't do that.
I thought I'd get it up there early.
We don't know who's good or not. We're not going to call a team that's – no, man, we ain't going to call them no trap game.
I'm trying to give me an early preemptive excuse. In case things go south, as we're in the South, that I could say, no, I saw that game coming, man. You know, 49ers took the foot up off the gas. Robert Saleh didn't even show up there. He was out up in the French Quarter having fun. We didn't lose that game. We just didn't play it. I'm ready.
I'm not gonna lie, Ronbo. We better not lose to Ronbo. The first 2 quarterbacks we played are Sam Darnold and Spencer Rattler. We better come on now. I'm so serious.
Spencer.
Ronbo, we better not. Dog. Look, I'm glad we got all these divisional. When we play, man, we beat the Seattle River Chickens. When we play the Rams, Ronbo? When we play the Rams?
Week 5. I can't forget it. I may forget every other game. No, I don't forget about the Cardinals in week 3 because I don't like Kyler Murray. And I don't forget week 5 because I definitely don't like the Rams. So sick of them talking trash.
Let me tell you something right now, Ronbo. Let me tell you something. And I'm not trying to put no bad thoughts in nobody's head. But if the Cardinals lose next week, you best believe they coming and playing us 0-2 with all.
Whoa.
Ronbo, they gonna come in that game like like they playoffs is on the line. If they 0-2, Ronbo, I'm telling you right now, they don't want to go on 3. I'm telling you, they don't want to go on 3. I'm telling you.
Jalen, we got to go. You ain't got to. I mean, I'm with you on that. I'll tell you what. Let me see you later on in the week, though.
Look, man, if the Cardinals lose next week, they don't want to go – Mama, they don't want to go 0-3. I promise you, they're going to come at us with everything they got. I promise you they will. I promise you they will.
We got to go before we get chopped. I'm going to see you Thursday, fam. Let me give you the holler. Jay, my boy. Hey, Jalen. Cinemax said, Repent Jesus will come back, Ronbo. Be ready. He is much more fit. than back then. Much more fit. Sid Box, he was like Adonis a few years ago. He's more fit now? I got to see that. Hey, yo, Ellis.
Ron Bizzle.
Ellis, we're sitting back here having fun because we just won the game. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. Actually, we don't. What am I saying? You know how we do. Well, we've been so browbeaten. We've been so we're calloused. We lost 6-11, and everybody in the Niner Empire was just mad as hell from about week 6, 7 when we started getting our butt beat every other minute, and we haven't gotten over that yet. We need to learn to appreciate the good moments. I say that. Watch Ellis go off. Ellis, go ahead.
I mean, look, we beat the Seahawks. We needed that. We need to go we need to have a certain record in the division just to even get into the playoffs.
Amen.
So let's start there. That was a very much needed win, week 1 or not. It don't matter. We needed that win because we don't play them until the last game of the season. And by then we should be, at full strength at our fullest potential.
We'll be who we are
as a team. Yeah. Hence, we don't, have any unnecessary setbacks, catastrophes along the way. That would be like injuries, season ending and stuff like that. So,
wait a minute. You know what? Here's the thing. Gene D says that your run defense is absolute trash. Ellis, did you notice the run defense look a whole lot different from last year? Because I don't know what Gene D was looking at.
They average from. Unless I'm wrong, I heard something about their average was 3 point something yards a carry is what their average was.
3.24. They had less than 100 yards at the end of 4 quarters. Gene D, I don't know what game you were watching, but 49ers stopped your run.
Yeah, Gene douche. Let's get back to what you're best at. But look, man, we played a game that we. I'm gonna be honest. Their defense is pretty nasty. That defensive line is pretty nasty. I'm not gonna bullshit. I even think that they look a little better than our defensive line.
They do it right now. They definitely do because ours is still trying to form. Leonard Williams is killing me.
Leonard Williams and DeMarcus Lawrence, and they got like 2 or 3 names on their defensive line and their players at the same time. They're not washed or any of that. So they had a nice. It was a great first game of the season. I want to say we didn't get a slouch team. We didn't get a team where people say, "Oh man, you guys ran through a sorry ass team." We played a good team right out the chute, and you take away even one of those interceptions that Brock threw, and I think we still win this game. Now let's remember we got out of the game with a W, with George Kittle and Juwan Jennings leaving in the first half? I think, was George gone before the first half?
Absolutely.
Was out. So we played 2.5 quarters of football without 2 key offensive weapons on the team. That's a lot. That's a lot to overcome and for us to still be able. Yeah. So that shows a whole lot more, integrity and ability, even in spite of not having certain key guys. And George is not going to be back for, probably till week 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it's looking like for him, which is unfortunate because we don't have another tight end that can fill his spot. So what does that mean? That means we have a lot of other offensive positions, running back at this point, running back and wide receiver that are going to be needing more. We're going to be needing more production. I'm glad we got Kendrick. He looks like, I was watching a video of him the other day. I think after he did his visits to us in the Commanders, and I was watching him run routes and doing things. He moves better now than he did when he was with us a while back.
That's saying something. Do you know
he's a lot more polished?
Yeah. Kendrick Bourne could get in and out of a route faster than anybody on the team. That means Emmanuel Sanders and everybody else we had back then. He can get in and out of a route in a heartbeat. That's where his advantages are. Him and Ricky.
His feet looked real good. He was running. I was impressed with what I saw, especially from him coming off such an injury. So it's good that we got him. Right. We're going to need guys to step up. We can't put this all on Christian McCaffrey. I'm hoping that Kyle's going to start incorporating, Isaac Garendo a little bit into the offense. Don't just put him in the closet.
Use people.
Kyle. I know. Man. Yeah. He and then you screw up the mental of those players when you start benching them. You go from playing them to benching them just out of nowhere. Now, yeah, the injury stuff and him constantly, getting hurt or something always going on. He got a boo-boo all the time. That shit's probably a little more irritating than some people would like to acknowledge. But it's the sport, you're guaranteed to get injury. That's one thing that you are guaranteed. You're not guaranteed shit else, but the injury is the highest and most prominent guarantee. So hopefully Kyle gets over that. He utilizes him. I like what I saw out of Farrell. He made a really big catch and got us a first down.
Right.
And then Jake Tonjes jumping in front of that corner. Look, Tonjes went in front of the corner and took the ball. The corner had his hands up like, oh, this motherfucker threw another pick. And then, boom, he took it from right in front of him.
And watched him drop below
Brock
him.
Brock was about to have 3 interceptions. I'm just saying. That was a big play. When you go up for the jump ball, when you get a jump ball like that, you don't stand around and watch. You go get the damn ball, and he did just that. So that was he's a
really cerebral guy. You see that catch he made on the ground, and he just slightly short of the first down marker. He just slid on his back across the marker. I said, "Well, look at this. Who is that?" I didn't know who it was.
Yeah. Right. Shout out to him, man. Look, he's going to be utilized some more. So we just got to we got to get prepared, man. In lieu of the injuries and all that, we'll be fine, man. I'm still, thankful for the win, and we got to get ready. We got to go to the NO.
All right.
Where my family at?
I'm gonna see you this weekend, this Thursday.
All right, fam. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Ellison.
Shout out production. Right, yes, sir, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Hit that like and subscribe. You at Wipe Your Feet. Shout out to Tony Tone, and Frank, and Steven, the Dragon family, and all the family, man. Shout out Smooth and Show. All the family, man. Shout out the chat. Shout out Mike Jones in the chat. My dog. Shout out Harold. All right. Y'all know what it is.
All right, Ellis.
It's for live.
All right. I do. Yeah, I love when we're such a close-knit group. People memorize everybody's name. It just makes me crazy. I love it. Sports Talk with Austin, that Dallas Cowboy. And Austin was born and raised in Texas, too. I can tell by you talk. Anyway, he says congrats. He says congrats, and the Niners fans, the 49ers fans, gritty win. You earned it. Nothing but respect. Thank you for allowing me on your platform. Respect above all. Well, Austin, you're welcome to any time you want to. If you see Texas boy, though, tell him to stay the hell up out of here. But Austin, anytime, man. Get on the phone. I love talking to you anyway because you talk Texas, and I love it. Tony! Austin, you guys will be okay. You had a good game. The only reason you lost that game is because of C.D. Lamb. Tony!
Ronbo.
Tony, it's Victory Monday. As we're having a good time. We got to learn to have a good time on these Mondays because doesn't mean we're going to get them every week. So that's why Antoine coming in here and telling everybody to lighten up was pretty much on target. But Tony, don't let me stop you. If you got something on your mind, we want to hear it because Tony, we love the way you think anyway. So go ahead. What are you thinking?
I don't know, Ronbo. I was watching some of the other games, and my mind went back to when Derrick Henry was available, and nobody was picking him up, and then I just watched him run 175 yards and score 2 TDs.
Does that with ease. It's frightening. God.
And I thought, who are the idiots?
Jerry Jones.
I mean,
number one. He's right there in Texas. Jerry could have drove over to his house from his house, from what I understand. Especially
Kyle, too.
Kyle, yeah. I don't
you
know.
Want a downhill running back?
Yeah, I wonder. No, there's no such thing as an offense that doesn't fit for him. Now that you mention it, there's no such thing as an offense that can't use Derrick Henry. You're right.
No way. That's just I mean, I think the excuse was he was injury prone or something like
Derrick
that.
Henry? He's only been hurt once, and it was real serious. Otherwise, people get hurt trying to stop him. But Derrick doesn't get hurt. He got hurt 3 years ago. I forgot what it was, but it was pretty serious.
And they were scared to, that if he, I don't know, the guy's an absolute weapon.
I'm telling you, I'd make a business decision. If I saw Derrick Henry coming down the field, he broke the interior, and he's got a full head of steam on, I am not stepping in front of him. I may try to trip him up or something, dive at his feet, but I'm not. Guys trying to grab him, you got to be kidding me. Oh.
I was watching him, and I thought, man, I wish that guy was wearing a 49er uniform.
I think most of the league wishes he was wearing their uniform, actually. I thought it was unfair when he went to the Ravens. God.
Yeah. Even A-Rod, Ronbo, at Pittsburgh, he just looked so comfortable.
He does.
He was having a good time. Yeah. He looked like he'd been there for a million years.
He really looked like he was enjoying himself. That's the key there. He looks relaxed. He's up there pumping his fists. Steelers might be tough. They've already got a decent defense. Let's see, although they failed yesterday, but I mean, I think that's going to get better. Thomas is not going to put up with a bad defense.
Our ex-boy, badass Debo, scored a touchdown.
Hey, Tony, and how much did he look like he weighed to you? Debo looks like he picked up 15 pounds even since the end of last season. You see him coming around that corner? My God, he looked like, what's that Steelers running back from a long time ago? They call him the bus.
But he needs that extra weight to break the tackles.
It works, too. They couldn't grab him. They tried to grab him. Damn it, Debo! My God, but you look like Minnie's house. God. But it worked for him. I'm happy for him.
The most impressive thing for us is that Robert Saleh comes back, and first game he only allows 13 points.
84 yards between two guys that are just known for destroying defenses, too. God.
And I think to myself, where can we say that about the offensive line? Please, God, one day, let's fix it up.
That'll be when the defense is worth the damn then. The offensive line look like they're great. The 49ers need to work on that defensive front and they'll be okay. I can just see that coming. God. You got to draft
like we knew, everybody knew Saleh's coming back, defense is going to be stout. Chris Forrester still,
tooting up,
going and fine, looking for powder. I don't think his heart's in it, Ronbo. Someone has to have a word with him.
No, more than one word. But McKibben's got a new contract today, though. You know, he was the best looking guy we had on the offense this weekend as far as the line goes. But Poone's hurt, and he shouldn't have been out there.
That's all we've got.
Yeah.
That's why he's the best looking.
Is it Trent Williams?
Because we haven't got anyone better.
Yeah, but Trent Williams should have. Trent's not ready to play. He didn't look good this week. He was okay, but he wasn't Trent Williams good. And Jake Brindle is Jake Brindle. And as I say, Pooney was shitty. I knew Pooney came back too early. I was worried about that.
Maybe you know how the front, the ownership and that have said, okay, you're doing this, you're doing that. Maybe this is the year they're going to look at. They might turn around and say to Kyle, well, look, hey mate, Mr. Robert Saleh came here and just started like, looked like he didn't even leave. What's your excuse?
He did. He really did. Oh, wow. Tony, we got to go already. Okay, I'll see you Thursday and bring some more of that good Tony stuff.
Hopefully God gives us another 2 more weeks so our players can recover and we have 2 more wins against the Saints. And
Amen.
Oh, shit. Week 3 is the Cardinals. Oh,
don't mention it, Tony. Okay, well, I'll see you Thursday, all right? All right, Tony. Have a great day.
All right, brother. Shout out to Evan Ellis, Big Show, Papa Dragon, 49er Brian, and Smooth Operator. Let's go. Let's get this season underway.
Agreed. Cheers, Tony.
Cheers, brother.
God. I really am worried about it. Next week this time, I'm going to be just a basket case. I just know it. And let's go out to Tennessee and bring him in. He is king of the clan of dragons. He is Papa Dragon. Pop.
Woo! Ronbo, you know the wonderful thing about victory? The taste of victory?
Yeah, what's that?
It doesn't matter if it's by a point or by 31 points. It tastes just as good.
Definitely
just
does.
as good.
I really never worry about that. We complain about that sometimes because we're spoiled. Last year we did that against the Tampa Bay team. And I said, you know what, I don't know why we should be whining about this. You know, but you know.
Style points, baby. Style points.
Yeah. So we got the Dragon Clan versus the Lannisters. Bob, you know what? Hey, we didn't get enough from you yesterday. You called in, right?
I did. And I was like, Ronbo, what's up? Shout out to you. Shout out to production. Ronbo like, we got to go. Time's up.
We didn't mean to be so brief, Bob. Okay, I'm done talking. It's all yours. I'm going to stay out of the way.
No. I talk football with you. I'm not taking the show. It's your show.
No. I mean, you know, because I feel like sometimes I say so much. The person who called in didn't get enough.
Man, I'm just playing. Come on now.
No, I'm
just messing with you, trying to make you laugh.
I do abuse some people. Triple A, I need to write him a check. Triple A gets in here, and I'm leading everything he says. Triple A, I want you to know I'm sorry about that. I owe you. I see him on X all the time too. But tomorrow I'm going to sit quietly. All right. I get excited. You know me. I can't get calmed down.
Oh my goodness gracious, man! I thought it was a great weekend of football. You thought it was boring? I thought it was very competitive. You know,
the first week. It was first week kind of thing, and I was thinking, you know, this is like, people don't know what they're doing out there. They're dropping balls. They're making bad plays.
And that's what makes what the 49ers did, in my opinion, very impressive on defense because they won despite the offense and they won despite special teams.
Yeah.
They're very young defense who basically shut down the highest rushing offense in the preseason. Shut them down.
Them two dudes.
With a bunch of rookies. A bunch of first timers. Come on. I mean, dude.
Speak to it. I love it.
Come on, man. All that. Hey, winter is coming. That's all I gotta say, baby. Winter is coming.
They're gonna send you out to the wall, aren't they? I knew it. You'll be okay.
Is coming. What the hell hit me? I told you winter was coming.
Dang, he is D. Winters. That's the winner we're talking about. Bam! That guy sounds like a car accident. D is a hitter. He always was, though.
Dude, I just thought comparatively the best unit on that field on Sunday.
Linebacker.
And this is high praise.
Yeah.
High praise was that defensive unit. Those boys were just focused. They were determined. They were flying around the ball. There were very, very few mistakes. There were some mistakes, but they just competed, man. It's like I expected the Seattle defense to be pretty awesome, and they are pretty good, but I actually thought that the San Francisco 49er defense played better. You mean, think about it. They gave up one touchdown on a short field, and other than that, they gave up nothing. And like, I agree. I'm just floored. I'm floored.
Delighted. And they're just getting started. That defense is going to get better than that. That's the fun part about it. Some of those kids didn't even get any preseason. You look at Williams. He missed 3 weeks. Upton Stout missed about the same amount of time. CJ went down. All those hardcore kids we got out of the draft didn't play until this Sunday.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Oh.
really, really impressive stuff. So I'm thoroughly happy about the future of the team as far as the youth and the prospects of the defense moving forward. It should be pretty exciting. I'm really, really excited. And I still don't think the best defensive units out there yet.
No.
I still think that imagine if they would have landed Michael Parsons. Just imagine. I'm just saying, just imagine.
Oh.
So that defense is literally they're literally a superstar away from being probably close to a championship unit. Already they just got started.
And they just got started. Fem, we had a chance to draft Micah, and we had Nick.
know.
Can you see Nick and Mike on the? They would start to. The league would try to find ways to stop that.
No. I mean, the 49ers, they need to start drafting freaks, future Hall of Famers, and future Pro Bowlers, and stop trying to just, I don't know,
get guys who fit the program.
On draft day. I don't know what they do. I don't know what they're smoking. I don't get it. I never did.
The 49ers, they've said they try to draft people that fit their system or can apply.
They skipped over McCaffrey.
Program.
They skipped over McCaffrey, dog.
I know, right? And I was mad. That was the year I picked him.
In the third round.
Well, you know what? That's valid. That no one does that. I mean, as a matter of fact, there's a better kicker somewhere in America right now sitting on a couch.
And he's overweight and he's getting up to go get a beer now. Hey, get him on the phone. Like, you want a job?
I admire Shanahan's determination on keeping Moody around, but you know what? Hey. I admire your determination to run the ball when you have a lead in the fourth quarter of Super Bowls and championships. Why don't you switch that determination to that? I mean, you might have some rings right now.
But by the way, word is already out. It's been publicly announced. The 49ers are now going to be looking at kickers as early as this week.
Dude, they got to. To me, if this is a production-based business. And I've been watching football for a long time. I've interned on football teams before. Mm-hmm. I've never seen a team run like this team has ran. This is the most interesting, drama-filled team. It's Dallas, and then it's us as far as like ultimate drama. That's just unnecessary, and the drama gets in the way of championships.
And sometimes has nothing to do with the game of football. It's all the attention's being drawn in the wrong. At least Jed stopped with those conferences all during the course of the season where he'd come out and speak and get mad because somebody said they fired Jed. And Jed, his famous words, "You don't fire owners."
Well, he said, "But you can't get up there and be like, I want you to hold me accountable." You don't. What owner says that? There's no owner that says that. He said a lot of dumb shit for an owner. Name me one other owner that said that.
Nobody.
Seriously.
Jed, sit down.
What owner got up there and said, I consider this, if we lost last week's NFC Championship game, I consider it a successful season. No owner says that.
We got to go.
Love of God, Ronbo. Let me give my shout out.
Huh?
Shout out to you, Ronbo. Shout out to the Mighty Big Show. Where in the hell is the Mighty Big Show?
He's here now. He's got.
He keeps. Is he? Oh, love you, show. Jalen, Tony Down Under, my boy Tony from Down Under. Tony from Hawaii. Trey, Smooth, Chill Pill, Phil, Ellis, Sharon's mom, Evan. Let me see. I'm losing. Alan, Jack, Maddie. Yes, Ronbo. They're memorized. The Dark One, Fish Sandwich, Frank. Okay, Emilio. Hey, new to my list. That beautiful red and gold bastard, Niner Brian, Donut and Tanisha, and Ronbo. Sports. Like and subscribe. And let's go, Niner Mike. Get back in here.
Bob, I'll see you Thursday, and I can't wait.
Forget about it.
Fam. Give my best to Bam Boom and Mrs. Dragon. All right, fam. Big Show does say T. Williams gave up 10 pressures, right? Very unlike him. Father time, question mark. I sure hope not. He's my fave player. So here's the thing, This is why McKivitz, 49ers says, okay, we're going to have to put McKivitz back on the left side maybe as early as this year if things don't get better here. I think Williams is going to get better, though. Austin, we were just talking about you, Austin, and you know this. Get in here, Austin.
What's up, Ronbo?
Austin, we were just making the comparison between the Dallas Cowboys and the 49ers, drawing all the attention. You know, it's so funny, Austin. We used to say, as 49er fans, we used to see that the media would come directly after us just after they left Texas to talk about every player in the league that was any good. The 49ers had shown interest. It's like our team was so bad. Was that stretch? We were so bad. There was that stretch year before Shanahan came, and then after Shanahan came too. Tom Brady was immediately designated to be going to the 49ers, and everybody. I was saying, can we talk about somebody else besides the 49ers? We're not getting Aaron Rodgers. He couldn't get along for 5 minutes. And Tom Brady's already said he's not coming here. Why do you guys keep forcing these people on? It's just, but go ahead, Austin. What?
That's the thing, Ronbo. One thing, whether we like each other or not, which I love you, Ronbo, but there's a lot of Niners and Cowboys. But Niners and Cowboys fans don't seem to get along. But one thing we have in common, Ronbo, whether we want to admit it or not or be associated with it, we are America's teams.
Yeah.
There's red and gold and blue and white everywhere you look, whether it's California, Texas, Kentucky, Tennessee, Missouri. It's everywhere. That's why we get the most attention. We're the most prestigious, we're the most valued, and we are one of the most proudest franchises you will ever meet.
True.
Cowboys and 49ers.
First teams to get 5 up. And the Giants get a lot of love just because they're on the East Coast and the powers that be reside out in that area. All right. But everybody else is a part of the conversation. And of late, you look at Josh Allen, and Josh Allen, they're drawing a lot of attention over there because Josh Allen and the things that they have been doing. But they've always been kind in the light as that team with the worst luck in the world. You go to 4 Super Bowls and you lose. They changed the area code in that area to 0-4-4. Oh.
And Ronbo, another team that we shouldn't throw any disrespect on, but the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're right there.
Right. The Steelers, they're right there with the Cowboys and the 49ers exactly as far as fame goes. And now the Patriots at modern day. The Patriots weren't always there, but they are now. The elite teams of the NFL, and you just mentioned them, we just mentioned them all.
Mm-hmm. But I want to say this, though, Ronbo. Congratulations on your victory yesterday. That was a gutsy win.
That was tough,
I got to give it to you.
It's rough.
Going to Seattle, hostile environment, Brock Purdy, that was a heck of a throw, Ronbo. That was Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen type throw that he made to put the Niners ahead.
Good point.
I couldn't believe he made that throw.
And like you're saying, it is like exactly what you're saying. The kind of throw that those guys you just mentioned would throw, and the receiver would somehow come up with it. That's a sign of a quarterback or receiver team. I've never known exactly, but some receivers can go get anything. And sometimes quarterbacks put that ball exactly in the right place. It's kind of hard to distinguish between the two. What happened there? So,
And exactly, Ronbo. Good fortune on your end, bad fortune on my end. CD dropped 2 easy passes. and
3,
Ronbo,
actually.
here's the thing.
He always catches the ones
3.
he dropped. Yeah.
And here's the thing, Ronbo. He's an all-pro receiver that normally 99% of the time he would catch that. And here's the thing. I know Dak is going to get a lot of the flack because he's the quarterback, kind of like with Brock as well. But Dak played his heart out. That was not on Dak. That was on the fumble.
You're right.
CD dropping.
It was one of his better games. That play that Dak made on that fumble, he zoomed through the air off his feet to make that play. He saved that tackle.
Yeah.
Saved that touchdown. Because that dude that picked up the ball, that dude runs a 4.3. So if he got out of step, he's gone. So
and the game would have been over.
Yeah, that was an important play.
Yes. And then it wouldn't even matter coming out of the weather delay. Dak single-handedly kept that in the game. And I'll say this too, Ronbo, real quick. I'm proud of the way we play. Offense, I was never worried about. I knew our offense was going to be fine. The defense, they showed some life in that second half. But I do want to ask you before I go, the injury bug, Ronbo, it's already happening to you all again?
It
seems like
all through
go
camp.
Ahead, Ronbo.
No, all through camp and right into the season. You're right. Nobody understands.
I don't either, Ronbo, because that's what I'm trying to understand. I'm like, why can't the Niners just go through a full season healthy? Like, Kittle was just, like, I know he stayed relatively healthy last year, and then word comes out today that he's expected to miss a few weeks. I'm like, unbelievable.
At least 3.
I'm like, the Niners need to catch a break. It's unbelievable.
In 2019, we were a pretty healthy team. Went to the Super Bowl. Year before last, healthy team for the most part, except during the Super Bowl. We got that's how bad our luck is. We get all the way to the Super Bowl. Travis Kelce is contained. Dre Greenlaw got up out of bed that morning and said he may get something done, but he won't get nothing done against me today. And Dre gets hurt by the half. Kelce suddenly emerges. That's no coincidence. Dre had plans on keeping Travis Kelce uninvolved all day. We win the Super Bowl in that case. We get this. We don't know why that happens. It's unbelievable.
It is almost unbelievable, but great week 1 by the Niners, all respect and love. Cowboys are all 1, but we got the Giants next week, Ronbo.
You don't need luck. Just go play them. Austin, we got to go. Always fun to talk to you. Get back in here. I'll be back Thursday looking for you. All right?
Yes, Ronbo, thank you as always. And the Cowboys going to ride out of town. Yeehaw, Ronbo.
Night, Austin. I like that guy. And a Cowboy fan. That's not easy for me to say. I've never had that to say too much. There might be a couple. Hey, yo, Michael.
Hey, Ronbo, I just read an article. Moody might be gone by Wednesday or Thursday.
I thought they were going to wait. I knew they were going to bring people in, but I didn't know he was going to be gone that soon. Hell, that's coming up in a couple of days.
He just lost the locker room.
Uh-oh.
One guy shoved him into the locker after the game.
No.
Yep.
Are you serious? Who did?
My friend saw that. Yeah, he saw it. So Moody's going to be gone. Oh, I don't know. Whoever it was must have been a tough guy because he's. Yeah. The Moody's is a shrimp. He's small.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Look at him.
I mean, one of the trainers could have done it. Because Moody's got no size.
No, a lot of the. I'll tell you this.
I don't want to see him.
I better get a lineup of kickers on Tuesday. Get a lineup. And
they're already being called in now.
Like they do in the police.
They're on their way.
Well, they got Great Joseph. He's still out there. And there's other guys out there. Shoot. You could probably bring one of the fans in there. You never know. They're soccer stars. There might be a soccer star in San Francisco. You don't know.
Yeah, hey, Michael, you know what they should do at the halftime? You know how NBA games they have guys shoot from...
contest.
Michael, you know how at halftime...
contest, yeah.
You know at halftime they have people shoot for money? That big check? From the half-court line? Money. Wouldn't that be great? Bring guys out there and see if they can kick a field goal from the 25 or 30-yard line. Get paid, get a job.
Instead of shooting the field, I was about to shoot Moody. Get him out of here. There you go. Kick him to the upright.
I don't want to see him beat him up or hurt him. No, don't.
No, I know. Yeah, but he lost a lot of the locker. People, hey, I understand with the 49ers, they depend on Gold doing so good, and then they get this guy, and he hits crap. He's no good. That's what they're afraid.
Well, yeah, and you can't trust him.
They have a losing season.
You got to have a dependable kicker.
I would. I'd like to have Kyle have a meeting with Jim Harbaugh and ask him, why is he so good in Michigan, but when he comes here, he looks like poop? What the hell did you do to get him going good?
Different pressure,
Yeah.
When you're in school, it's another story. Yeah. When you get in the pros, you're getting paid, and now that pressure's crazy.
And if Purdy, he's going to rest all week and see how he feels. But if Matt Jones come in, I believe in Matt Jones.
Yeah, I'm not scared of Matt Jones coming in.
We got Bourne. Yep. Yeah, Bourne came back as a San Francisco. So yeah, good combination. Touchdown. I remember last year he scored a touchdown from Matt Jones.
He didn't look bad in preseason. I was just worried about how quickly he could grasp the offense.
Hey, he'll be all right. I mean, you look at you're going to compare first-round quarterback as a backup compared to the guy that was the last pick. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, because Tanner Mordecai.
You need the first
No. Yeah. Tanner can. But they're going to call Tanner. If Jones comes in, Tanner's going to be on the bench.
Yeah, but Ronbo, is there another quarterback in the practice squad already? I thought we brought the Jets, the guy from remember that guy from the Jets? He's on our practice squad, Martinez or some guy. Remember?
I forgot about him.
Guy. He's the emergency quarterback.
He
yes.
just got here, though.
He is. He's on the practice squad. Yes.
Here's the only
He's
thing
the
about
guy
the
we picked up
offense.
from. Well, maybe he's studying in the practice squad. It's going to school and study.
You got to be hands on.
You got to have a brain. You got to have a brain to learn the system. You don't have a brain, you're out.
Michael Tanner's got the advantage,
though, because
he's been practicing with the guys. He's got a little chemistry with some of them, I imagine. So he's going to have to get the nod.
Yeah. It's called Kyle University. You got to go to Kyle Shanahan University.
I like that.
Yeah, that's it, man. Tony, man, I was a tough loss, man. I was watching the Atlanta game, boy.
Your heart
bleeds.
But
you know what,
Tony,
at least one thing I can say about you, at least you could play against these guys. The Rams had to come back from so many points to catch up to Houston. At least you guys could play neck to neck with Tampa Bay. I think you'll beat them next round.
And the
next
Rams
time.
still
You'll beat them
escaped.
next time.
They got that break with that fumble.
They they're a scapegoat.
Yes.
Who they play next? The Rams. That's what I want to find out. Who they play next?
I don't know.
Probably somebody easy.
No, they got no easy. This schedule every week is going to be a challenge for the Rams. Every week. Remember, they went to the playoffs last year. Now you guys, well, they're always teasing us, right? Now you idiots are going to find out what it's like to work a hard schedule. All that laughing and pointing, especially you, Rudy. All that crap you talk, okay? Let's see how you do on a winning schedule.
And we got 2 Monday night football games next week, guys. 2 Monday night games. You got is Houston playing, I think, on Monday night against Tampa Bay, and the Raiders and Chargers. That's the late game. And then you guys play Sunday night, Tony. You play the Vikings, Atlanta and the Vikings Sunday night.
Oh, the Vikings. That might be a good game.
That's gonna be a big game.
Yeah,
McCarthy looks good. Michigan boy looks good tonight.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
I'll tell you this, McCarthy looks great. A Michigan product. I tell you, he's good.
Yeah, but he wasn't doing anything.
The other guy for the Bears.
Yeah, Michigan was winning in spite of him.
Yep.
But he wasn't bad tonight.
No, he's not bad. I think he might be maybe comeback of the year, maybe. He could be if he plays good. He could be comeback of the year. It'd be between him and CMC.
He can't get comeback, though. He didn't play last year. Did he? Did McCarthy? No. Donald played last year.
No, none of those guys played last year. Remember, none of those guys played last year.
Right, so McCarthy can't get comeback player yet. He hasn't played a season yet. But let's see what he looks like, though.
Yeah, but he was injured last year, but you figure he comes back. And
yeah, you can call that. That's true. Yeah, I forgot about that.
And the Bears quarterback stinks. The Bears quarterback stinks, man.
They wanted to be good so bad.
They should have got. And if they get rid of him and they start the other quarterback, it'd be teams hungry for him. No, there'd be teams hungry for him. Maybe the Rams will be one of them. Southern Cal, you never know with the Rams. If they get rid of that guy, if the Bears get rid of him, the Rams could use him. He's a Southern Cal guy.
I know.
Yep. He can replace Stafford and Jimmy G when the time comes. It could happen.
Or wait, you forgot about one guy.
Stetson Bennett? Well, he might be gone too. Mr. Bennett might be doing the magic show outside of Rudy's Tacos.
Michael, we gotta go.
He might be lap dancing with Tony. He might be lap dancing with Rudy.
All right, Michael. Let me see you Thursday.
Yeah.
All right.
See you Thursday. All right, Ronbo, you have a good night.
You too.
Shout out to all my 49er friends, Papa J, Tony Wright, 49er Brian, and Eric. Congratulations, buddy. You know I still love you, buddy.
Have a great night, fam. All right, Michael. Hey, Trez. Come on in here, Trez. 1/2 of TNT. And Trez, we ran into your boy Hayden yesterday. He's all grown up now. Well, yeah, all grown up. He's a manly kid now.
That's been a long time right there, Ronbo. Hayden was a whippersnapper. Well, Ronbo, let's get down to the business.
Please.
Let's talk about Kyle Shanahan as a coach and refusing to make proper head coaching decisions. Like, what are we doing with this kicker, man? Like, really, what are we doing?
They're looking for another kicker right now. Okay, just to let you know.
Everybody is talking about it. Well, should have been. Look, one thing somebody said today that made so much sense. You don't cut Jake Moody at the podium. I get that. You're right. You put a little respect on it. You don't cut him at the podium. You don't get up there in front of everybody and say, hey, this guy's no longer going to be, yeah, you don't do that. But I don't want to hear you sit up there and say either, oh, he's our kicker. No. Hey, the Jake Moody experience is over. Point blank period. Now, getting to back to Shanahan, where is the offense at, Ronbo? Do you know we looked so good going down the field on that first drive, and then it's just nothing after that?
Yeah.
It went blank. Now, is Robert Saleh back to save Kyle Shanahan once again? Like, the offense can't match the defense. The defense is going to carry us, and we're going to have to depend on them week in and week out? I hope not. Because I'm sitting here looking at it, and people I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer, but I'm a Debbie Downer, okay? Because it don't make sense. It just don't make sense. Daniel Jones can go and lead them sorry New York Giants and go down there to the Colts, which they were sorry to, and he throws up 33 points. And we struggling to put 20 on the board.
I mean, the Dolphins look like they were just rag dolls. I don't know. If we didn't play the Dolphins, I wonder how many points we would have scored too, though. I don't know what's going on with that. Mike McDaniel will be back in San Francisco maybe by mid-season.
Hey, we finna bring the gang back. I was just about to lead into that.
Hey.
The gang is about to be back together.
That's right. Saleh and McDaniel both back.
Yeah, the gang will be back. So, and then we can get him back to calling plays because Kyle just can't do it. He can't do it. I mean, if you don't know to spread the offense, like I was saying to you yesterday, you have to spread the offense. When you got guys that are stopping the run, spread them out. Spread them out. Just why we don't run more spread formations anyway? And tell me this, didn't we sign Valdez Scantling? Didn't we sign him?
Yeah.
Where is he? Where is he at?
I think he's up at a concession stand selling hamburgers. Valdez Scantling, though, I don't know if they activated him. He was on the practice squad, and then he was supposedly activated.
Okay, well, why was he activated? And then why you didn't keep Chosen? Where's Chosen at? Like, you got guys, man. You got
definitely not on the practice. He is on his practice squad. Yeah.
Is he on the practice squad? Okay, well, you got guys. You got guys that are available. You got weapons. I don't want to hear no excuses about no head coach saying, oh, you need weapons, you need this, you need that. No, win with what you got, man. Win with what you got. That's part of the gig. A lot of folks who wish they had a better team, and they don't have it, but somehow or another they scratch out wins that they ain't supposed to get. So do your job. Make it simple. But yet and still, we get this Heckle and Jekyll, Kyle Shanahan. I ain't hollering the fire cannons, Kyle Shanahan, no more. Because we riding with him, so it is what it is. But he got to do better, Ronbo. He got to do better. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have now. We're gonna have games like this on occasion. Now, if we have them back to back to back to back, yeah. But this game is a division game. Don't we always play the Hawks in the same ugly fashion recently?
Okay, as far as it being a division game, it's early in the season, Ronbo. Division games usually go tight like midway through the season. There was an early thing with the NFL. They had a lot of division games played being the first game. But for me, I just say have the team prepared. Yesterday, it looked like only one half of the team was prepared to play, and that was that defense. Robert Saleh. Shout out to Robert Saleh. Great job.
Trish, you remember the first game last year? We won that game. Did we do it in fine fashion, or did we something like it wasn't as bad as this one for sure? I remember that. But it's ain't gonna be no blowouts when we play that team.
Yeah,
that's just not gonna happen.
I just wish Kyle would get creative with the offense, man. Do you see? You remember y'all laughed at me when I said about Cliff Kingsbury can dial it up. You see what Cliff Kingsbury doing over there with the Washington Commanders? How he got Debo doing all this, and Debo needs to change the scenery, and he's gonna play a little hard over there. But it's just that you got McVay, very creative with offense. You got like I said, Kingsbury, very creative. Hell, McDaniels is creative with the offense in Miami. Well, Kyle's supposed to be this genius, and they up under his tree. Where's the creativity at?
Well,
we
Kyle
don't be doing half the motion plays. You see them. Yeah, he's more conservative. You don't see him doing half the motion plays you see all these
these other teams that coaches come up under his tree. What they're doing, they innovative. They taking his system and taking it to the next level. When is he going to evolve? I don't get it.
Well, but
I don't get it.
Trez, one thing I want to remind
you out there overusing McCaffrey already.
I know, but Trez, I want to remind you, every time one of his people play him, he ends up whooping their little butt.
Well, he should, right?
I know,
in my opinion.
I thought you thought. I thought you were saying they're doing a better job with his offense.
The old dog should always. No, I'm just saying. No. I'm not saying they take his offense and whoop him. I'm saying they're more creative with the offense. When you look at some of their games and the plays that they're running, you be like, wow, why we ain't doing that? Why we? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, why we don't have that play in our playbook?
We do look predictable at times. Trez, you know what? I love when you bring the other side of the coin to the table. It is fun. We got to go, though. I see you.
Yeah. Well, shout out to everybody, Ronbo. Shout out to the whole production. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the show. Shout out to all the callers. Everybody who's been calling in for years. Been supporting the show, man. Hey, big ups to everybody.
Hey, big ups is right.
And let's have a great season, but we got to get rid of this kicker, Ronbo.
No, he's leaving. Somebody just mentioned he'd be out by Wednesday. Judge, you know, it's fun hearing from you 2 days in a row, by the way, too. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, Phil.
It's football season, Rumbo. TNT finna be back. I got to get Trey back in here. Don't worry about it. He's coming.
Oh, God. I can't wait for that. All right, fam. Talk to you later. Please,
right, Rumbo.
please bring Trey back. All right, fam.
I got
you. And speaking of, since we just went over the TNT legendary duo and all their added people, including the Big Show, by the way, if you didn't know, as a member of TNT. But there was always that one pain in their side, and he's on the phone now. Hayden.
Ronbo.
Hey, I was thinking, I saw your name over on the readout. Watch Hayden interrupt Trez. I want to see what Trez does. It'd be funny. Because I warned him, Hayden, we talked to Hayden yesterday. You remember Hayden? Notice he didn't say anything for about a split second.
And guess what?
Yeah.
And guess what, Ronbo?
What?
The TNT hate is only even more. Let me tell you something, Ronbo.
Go ahead. We're all ears.
But besides, the terrible TNTs, that's what we'll start calling them.
The terrible TNTs.
We gotta hope and pray. Purdy, he doesn't. This isn't a couple week thing because we need him to come back for sure. Because that's gonna suck if we play the Cardinals with no Purdy.
Oh God, you know what makes me feel better when when I'm worried. I don't think about the Cardinals. I mean, Smooth tells you I'm out of my mind for being concerned about them, but I don't like dealing with Kyler Murray. I really don't. And also James
I know.
Conner, my God. Both of them, just ridiculous games they have against the 49ers. Almost every damn time.
I know,
anyway.
For sure. So, yeah, but they said Kittle can miss a couple weeks, which is a big hit, right? But we're going to need, Pearsall from week 1. We need him to start stepping up, which he did.
I know I can get better. He needs a running mate out there. I need somebody opposite
hopefully
him.
Hopefully Kendrick Bourne has some juice left because, we need him to step up. Jennings, did they say if he was hurt or not?
See, they said it's the CT. They're having another scan. They're still examining him, so he's not had a full evaluation yet. But Kyle threatened that he'll play week 2. Kyle always does that, though. So I don't know if he's going to play next week or not.
And then what was Kyle saying? Moody again fails, right? And he goes up after the game. He's like, "There's no question." Of course, I'm sure all the players and staff members were like, "Well, wait, hold on, we're gonna have to really look at this Jake Moody thing." And I'm sure he agreed to it because I heard word also that they're gonna. Yeah,
it's already in the news. They're bringing people in.
I get why he's trying to not talk bad about Moody, but don't say no question because now they're already talking about bringing people in.
Yeah.
So.
Which looks bad because Jake's going to see that article, if they didn't tell him already. You know, and my coach is saying, I'm good, and I'm reading this, and it says something else. Coach, what are you talking on the side of your mouth? I mean, if you don't, can you see Jake getting mad? How about if I just leave? And you guys still owe me for my rookie contract.
Well, I feel like he knew. I feel like he knew though because every time when he missed, or every time he would even go to kick an extra point, he would go to the sideline, and I look back at it, and they were like grinning at they were like biting their teeth.
Oh, did you see
They were
Kyle?
biting their nails. They were going. Kyle, he was pissed.
Did you see him?
Pissed.
The word was clear
Ronbo.
as to the word he said. Really clear.
Yeah.
And he was mad. I said, "Oh."
So yeah, Moody, he lost the team a long time ago. It just we need Kyle Shanahan to wake up, and I think someone had to tell him, like, dude, I don't care what family member he's married into, or what he's doing behind the scenes. We need him gone because Ronbo, he will lose it. He will lose us a game or two, and they could be, big important games like end of the year stretch, playoff. Like, dude, he needed to go. So
you have to understand.
I'm glad
though,
they're bringing in guys.
It's early as tomorrow. You need to understand, though, they picked him up in the 3rd round. This is why he's there as long as he is. If Jake Moody would have picked up in the 6th or 7th round, he probably wouldn't be here now. But he's a 3rd round pick.
We had this. Yeah, we had this discussion last night about how I was talking about McGlinchey, because he was such the high
McGlinchey
pick.
stayed for the entire time, and you and I both know, like you said, McGlinchey. Although
at the end, he's terrible.
Yeah, but McGlinchey was the best road grader in the game. He was better than Trent. McGlinchey could get out there and clear a path for a running back, but he could not pass protect to save his life. Yeah. So.
And then if this year continues with our O line being bad, Kyle, you have got to get some O linemen, because Purdy can't be running for his life like that, or else he's going to get injured like he did.
It's too late.
And
yeah. If you're going to get good offensive linemen, you had to get them before now. There's no good offensive linemen out there now. If they're good,
I'm saying
they're on the team.
I'm saying it for next year. If this continues, like if they don't pick it up, if this continues the rest of the year, I don't know who has to slap him in his face to tell him, hey, you need to get some O linemen, because this has been a thing for the Niners for his whole 9-year tenure. Years and years and years.
Well, that's good.
We would have a couple.
Harbaugh was coaching. You probably
we would have 1 or 2 linemen. We have 1 or 2 good linemen, and then the rest would be nobodies. Let's be honest.
Do you remember? Hayden, how old were you when Harbaugh was running the team?
I was in early middle school, but I remember.
You do remember him then, yeah. Harbaugh had a great offensive line.
Offensive line.
Yeah, that was really good. We could run. They were pass protectors. They were enforcers. I mean, these guys didn't put up with any nonsense from anybody. They were good. Hey, we gotta go though. Hey, I'll see you Thursday. All right.
I'll see you Thursday for sure. The TNT Slayer's back, better than ever, and let's hope Kendrick Bourne brings some life into that offense, because we need a character like that to bring the life.
Get dancing in the end zone.
All right, Ronbo.
All right, Aiden. Have a great night.
Night.
Yeah, Harbaugh, man. That's why. And then you're noticing all of a sudden things look different as far as the quarterback. Herbert looked like straight money, didn't he? Harbaugh always made it clear to everybody. He is going to build an offensive line. It took him 2 seasons. Last year they weren't bad, but they weren't all as good as they are now. Now, Herbert's standing back there just dialing it up. That's what a quarterback needs. So Harry Chickens, people like that, you go after the quarterback every time. You need to learn to see where the problem really is. It ain't always the quarterback. Hey, Bethel.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo?
Bethel, man, we're just having Victory Monday. And, Bethel, did you enjoy what you saw yesterday? Did you appreciate the grit? Did you appreciate the display of character? Did you love the way the 49ers said, we are not quitting this game until the bell rings, and they pulled it out? A little over-dramatized. But
yeah, there's a lot of moments, heart attack moments, but they pulled it out.
I really thought we were going to lose that game, though, Bethel. At the half, we weren't doing anything. We were just sort of – the defense was doing all the work. The offense just couldn't get off the dime. Man, you know what? The defense was stopping CMC. It was terrible.
Yeah, I said it. I go, if they score, then that's it. We'll probably lose. But if they don't score, then we have a chance to win it. And, they didn't score, and we won. So it went the way I thought it was going to go if, they didn't score.
Hey, okay, the Jaguars are on everybody's – the Jaguars play the Cardinals. Bethel,
the Cardinals actually won New Orleans.
I know, but New Orleans is not.
They beat New Orleans They beat New Orleans 23-13.
I know, but New Orleans is not a team to jump up and down about if you beat them. I think they're in the process of making some changes. But when we play the Cardinals, it is going to be definitely a knockdown, drag-out fight. Every time we play that team since Kyler Murray came over there, it's been hell. So, I really hope we're kind of mentally ready next week. I hope the rookies are up to speed because they didn't get any preseason. A few of them didn't get any preseason. Hell, I just think about all of them, the ones that got drafted, the best ones. So we have a problem. But by week 3, maybe not. We'll be ready. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I actually remember, didn't Justin Herbert just got 7 yards of offense and still won the game?
Justin Herbert? No, he had more than that.
Yeah, no, I meant Joe Burrows.
Oh, Burrows. What?
Yes.
I've not heard anything like
7 yards of offense, and they still won the game.
Well, I got to go watch that game.
I can't believe it. Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I heard that. I'm all like, for real?
You know what Burrow said last year? He said last year, the only way we're going to – I've got to play absolutely perfect for us to have a chance to win because they didn't have a defense worth a damn last year. What was the score?
Yeah. I think it was like 13-10, I think it was.
Who did they play? Did they play Cleveland?
Yes, they played Cleveland Browns. And
I saw a highlight.
Cleveland was not doing good either.
Yeah, but I saw a highlight where that monster was out there, the guy that scares me to death. He chased Burrow down and tried to kill him. I said, I just saw a brief highlight. Yeah, because, there's certain edge rushers that scare me. Cleveland's got one.
Yeah.
Now Micah's over on. You know what's Micah doesn't scare me as much as some of the premier edge rushers around the team. It's pretty funny. Micah's never gotten off hard on the 49ers. He's been okay, involved, pressures, but he never beat us up.
No, you just gotta work around him.
Or run right at him. That's fine. What the 49ers always did. Run right at him. It screws him up.
Yeah. Yeah, because, if you have one of the best guards or, somebody guarding them, then, you can't do nothing.
Okay, Rich Rivera says the Bengals won that game 17-16. Yeah, that could make sense. The offense that you just gave me the yards. There wasn't any offense.
Yeah, I was actually surprised when I seen that. I'm all like, and then also don't people remember that Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, he throws the interceptions and everything, and at the last moment throws for a touchdown, and they're praising him, and Brock Purdy does it, and he gets no praise.
Oh, and ridicule.
They just bash him for the interception. Yeah, ridicule for the interceptions. But Patrick Mahomes gets the praise. Lamar Jackson gets his praise.
You got to win. You got to win. You got to win the Super Bowl. Lamar hasn't won one either. Lamar's under a lot of pressure
Lamar
this year
hasn't
too.
won one.
I know
the Bills
haven't won one.
Yeah, the spotlight's on both those two. I mean, it's really bright too.
Yeah.
One of them, they're trading MVP. They're just tag teaming every year, right? If neither one of them has won a Super Bowl yet, though, and they're both of them have the same problem. It's the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yes.
Now, I don't think the Chiefs are going anywhere this year. One of them is probably going to go to the Super Bowl between the Ravens and the Bills.
Yeah, because you could see that I think this year the referees are not going to help them like they did before because people are watching.
We've always been watching. They didn't care before.
Yeah. But probably maybe something happened that people are probably really fed up and something will happen if they don't stop it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just getting bored. Because the league shifts golden boys probably every 4 years. Yeah. So I don't know which one, though. I mean, last night was kind of interesting. I mean, I didn't even watch that game. I heard about
that was crazy. Yeah. I just seen 40 to 25. I'm all like, oh, this game is over. And then I clicked on it. I see the kicker kick a field goal to win the game, and he barely even got there. He barely picked up that kicker.
I know.
That's the crazy part.
Beth, we got to go. I'm gonna see you Thursday. And
all right, Ronbo.
And we're going to make some
prognostications. And let's go Niners.
Good evening, Bethel. Night, fam.
All right. Good night.
Yeah. For the Ravens, that could scar you mentally for the rest of the season. Hey, Tony, ATL. Tony was watching that game last night. It was as we were getting ready to say goodnight. And I don't know if he quit watching, too. Tony!
Ronbo, good evening. We've been having fun. I think I just typed a message. Did you guys run G&D out of here? Because I'm watching the replay of the game. Ronbo, that guy, he was talking about the 49ers are scrubs.
I know,
so
right?
I typed in and said, okay, so San Francisco is scrubs. So they just came to your house and beat you. What does that make you?
In his house, you know?
In his house.
And Joseph Smiley didn't even show up here today. Freaked me out when I seen Joseph Smiley last week. I said, what? Joseph Smiley?
And then he says, did you see the game? All the Brock Purdy was doing was check downs. I said, yeah, I saw the game, and I saw passes down the field, including a 50-plus yard bomb to Ricky Pearsall. I said, what game were you watching?
I don't, Gene. Gene, you really, I don't know, you really stepped in it this time, Gene. You know, usually you come in with sometimes interesting little quirks. Some of them kind of clever even. But if you come in here and not say what really happened, your integrity's shot. I don't know if you had any, but whatever it was, it is gone. You just came in and fantasized. That was worse than Rudy, and Rudy's really bad. So G.D. right there.
Ronbo Jordan Mason
category.
Was the leading ball carrier tonight. 15 carries, 68 yards in this game.
I mean, I always knew he was a good running back. He got hurt last year. He got well over 1,000 yards easily.
No, remember he led the league after 4 weeks. He was leading the league in rushing.
Yeah, he was a top runner.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And we're talking about in the same
league
with
Ronbo,
Saquon
talk about
Barkley.
The Falcons real quick. Ronbo, we had the fourth. We were graded with the fourth highest pressures of week 1 of any team. Wow. We only had 2 sacks. Denver had the 5th highest pressures. They had 6 sacks.
You know, you lost that game in the fourth quarter closing minutes, though, right? Last little bit in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we've been having problems. I haven't been talking about it, but our kicker, Koo, just like you guys are having problems with Jake Moody. Koo got hurt last year, like Jake Moody too, and then he came back missing kicks. I think he was like 27 for 37 last year.
Oh,
and now Falcons fans want him gone.
I saw him throwing his helmet on the. They showed Koo throwing his helmet on the ground, so he's going through some things.
Yeah,
I've never seen a kicker do that before.
I think Raheem Morris said they're going to bring some kickers in, but Koo is still the kicker. Kind of sounds like Kyle Shanahan, huh?
You know, it's amazing how many kickers are out there that you can bring in. I which worries me though, Tony.
We could have signed Matt Prater. Matt Prater had set the NFL record that was 63 yards for a long time. Well, yeah, and then he broke it at 64 before it got broke again by Justin Tucker.
Okay,
He's with Buffalo.
Why would Prater be looking for a job? I always worry about kickers looking for a job.
Because he's been in the league like 16, 17. He's 41 years old.
Oh, okay.
You know how kickers, they travel.
And their leg starts to lose its punch somewhere between 35 and 40.
Prater always could kick. Prater ain't never had problems kicking. He's just getting older.
I was just trying to figure out, why do they...
I mean, he was with Arizona for a minute. He's doing a lot of teams in all the years he's played.
Yeah, so but why would he be... And Robbie, they said his leg was getting too weak. He couldn't kick the ball full length to the field anymore. So they weren't about to get back in. And Robbie was asking for like a lot of money for a kicker, I guess, right? So when you see these guys all of a sudden they're available, it's always like, why is he available? So
I remember Prater won a Super Bowl with remember the New Orleans? He was the kicker that won the game, the championship game against Brett Favre and Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
When New Orleans had that good year, 2009.
Well, I tell you.
So, and the same thing holds, like you said, Ronbo, for Amari Cooper. Now, he retired.
I know. After he got signed. I guess the contract's void.
To that, Ronbo. I've been hearing that they signed him, but he wasn't going to be the 1, 2, 3, or 4 receiver for the Raiders. I mean, should they have talked to him about that then before they signed?
Or give him a release after he says, no, I don't think I'm interested in that. Yeah.
Because Amari Cooper was balling last year for Cleveland. He balled and then went to Buffalo and they didn't throw to him.
And all right, Buffalo just act like that he wasn't out there. I wonder what it is about Amari that people don't want to play with him. That's very strange.
I don't know. Like I said, I was surprised you guys didn't sign him.
Most of us wanted us to after BA was going nuts, and Cleveland said, well, we'll give you Amari Cooper. Again, there's Amari Cooper. Can't stand
I thought he'd be a perfect fit for you guys.
Oh, he would have worked out. I don't believe he wouldn't have worked out. And Kyle loves good route runners.
I think he would have been a good 2 for you guys, or maybe even a 1. But I did see you guys sign Kendrick Bourne 1 year, $5 million max.
Yeah. I do like Kendrick. Kendrick doesn't need any briefing. Maybe some terms have changed or something like that. But he knows the offense. He'll be fine.
He knows the system, yeah. He's ready to go. And then 2 more games, y'all get DeMarcus Robinson back. Just 2 more games.
I know. We already did 1. We're going to have to do 3.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Too bad we couldn't get it back
New Orleans
on that third game. We don't get it back till week 4.
You guys can be loaded at receiver pretty much. You won't have enough spots for everybody.
Too many, as a matter of fact. Oh,
yep.
Man.
Ricky Pearsall's established himself.
Yeah, Ricky's not going anywhere.
Juwan Jennings. Is Juwan playing Sunday?
That yet to be seen. They're still evaluating him. He's going to find out more about that somewhere between now and Thursday. If he can't go through the walkthrough, I imagine that means he's
what
not
happened with us? Tampa did an outstanding job of stopping our run, Ronbo. Tyler Algier, 15 carries, 28 yards.
Damn.
John Robinson, 12 carries, 25 yards.
Somebody said that Tampa was working on their defense. They shored it up.
They stopped our Ronbo. They did an outstanding job. They stopped the run. As a matter of fact, Bijan Robinson had 5 receptions for 100 yards.
Ooh.
He was our lead receiver.
So at least he was still getting some work done, but just done on the ground.
Yeah, but Ronbo, us not running the ball.
Yeah, I know you guys. That's his signature. Yeah, I know.
Not recently.
I know.
Like I said, I want to talk to you about this real quickly. I'm very upset with the Atlanta Falcons coaching. This year, last year, and even before that with Arthur Smith. They don't play the offensive starters in preseason. And I've always said to you during preseason, play the starters 2 series game 1, 2 series game 2, get them out of there. They don't play the starters, and now look what happened.
I know. They're not
we
ready
had a
to
bunch
play.
of penalties.
Or they go out and get hurt right
False
away.
Starts, this, that. We had that yesterday.
Tell me we're going to go. It seems like we're ticking up on 4 hours here. I'm going to get out of here. Hey, but I'll see you Thursday. All right?
Yeah, Ronbo, Gene's delusional with his comments.
I don't know what he's. Gene's drunk. He's got to be.
Yes, sir. I hope Brock Purdy's going to be all right. But Ronbo, if you got to sit him, sit him. Let Mac Jones play and get some seasoning.
I'm ready for that myself. All right, Tony. I'll see you
playing
Thursday.
New Orleans.
I know.
Yes, sir. See you Thursday.
All right. Okay, and of course hopefully we're ending the show here because marketing pro. What in the world could you be all doing on the phone?
Yo, Ronbo, what it do, Claire? You know, it's Victory Monday for the Rams.
There he is.
Hold on, Claire. Chill out.
That's everybody's favorite dog.
Yeah, he don't like hearing the Rams. Hey, easy, Claire, easy. But yeah, we just chill in the backyard looking at the. Even the moon is red in Cali, so I guess the moon's happy the 49ers won. You know what I'm saying? So congrats on the. I mean, I'm sure you're on the edge of your seat. I was watching you when Moody missed that kick. It was pretty funny.
No, it wasn't. I was like,
your reaction to his kick was hilarious.
It was the last time you fed that dog. He doesn't. He sounds like.
He just had. No, this homie ate 3 In-N-Out unsalted patties, 2 hot dogs, and a bowl full of his favorite Diamond Bread. Oh yeah, he gets if you go to like In-N-Out, they do doggy burgers. No salt.
That's great.
No,
I'm not went to one of those.
No, this dog, man. Let me tell you something. Whenever I go to the restaurant, this guy's expecting something every time.
You take him with you next time you go in there. Let him sit in the front seat so he can leap out at the people working at the place. Marketing pro, the thing is, we're gonna get that kicker situation straightened out. Maybe as early as this week.
I just think if y'all don't get rid of Moody, it's gonna come back to bite you. Because that game shouldn't even been close if he makes his kicks, and they weren't that hard. Those were easy kicks he missed.
Well, 27 yards.
I can get it. It feels like and then that one that got blocked, he kicked it low. I mean, it looked kind of funny when he kicked it.
Well, you know what? The thing is, I still never seen the offensive line or whoever that was up there. They may have developed some kind of technique. The Seahawks looked like they had every 49er face down on the ground, and they just leaped right over him. That was a beautiful thing. Unfortunately, it was against my team, but that was man, that was wonderful. I couldn't believe it.
I'll say this: their pass rush is pretty impressive. The Seahawks, they got a unit. And now I got to talk about my guys too. CJ Stroud, he was seeing the stars yesterday. Oh, now he's gonna start barking. I'm talking about the Rams.
I noticed that. Hey, CJ, you know what they call CJ now, though? Already, could CJ Stroud be now having a sophomore slump? I says,
Let me tell you who put him in a slump. It was Byron Young. You should have seen that sack. I mean, he checked out after that game. He was like, our front seven is just absolutely, it's like a unit. It's like Voltron. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't want to see us. You don't want to see us. And then, shout out to
again.
Hey, Matthew Stafford threw a laser to Davis Allen. Did you see him roll left? There's not too many quarterbacks that can make that throw. So his back is just fine.
Patrick Mahomes can. I haven't watched the game yet.
And Ronbo, I got to shout out Jordan Whittington. You got to check him out. He's the Debo of the NFC right now. He puts the pain on defensive backs. He had a couple plays called back on bogus penalties. Well, you would have had 100 yards in that game. Jordan Whittington. And now, the Rams are going to be a problem for the NFC.
You think so?
Our defense, we had 5 sacks, 1 pick.
Yeah.
Shula is just right up there with Salah. I mean, our defensive coordinator's up there. So Rams Nation, baby. I'm excited for the season.
Yeah.
So with the Niners, though, I think you guys suffered some casualties, though. I think that Kittle's injury is going to hurt. That's unfortunate because you guys need him. You need Kittles.
Yeah.
That dude is a killer in the red zone.
Though, George always does this. Every year, he's going to take off 2 or 3 games somehow. Trent Williams is going to find some place between now and the end of the season to go down, too. Certain guys are going to go down every year. And George and Trent are those 2 guys. Now, hopefully, after they get this out of the way early in the season, they'll stay on the field for the rest of the year. Trent Williams is yet to get hurt, which is frightening.
And then I was reading about Purdy's toe. I guess it's pretty banged up. I guess he hurt it, or one of the offensive linemen stepped on him when he was trying to run or something.
Or backing up to protect. That has happened every now and then. There's a movement going on for your dog. 1-800 free marketing's dog. And here's another.
This cat, he's chilling in the backyard right now. He's playing soccer. I'm kicking him the ball, and he's chasing the ball. But he's a character.
Yeah.
I call him Niner Dog because I don't think he likes the Rams. I mean, you saw every time I said, he don't like to hear.
I notice it's quiet now when you talk about the 49ers. It's very interesting.
Yeah, you notice that, right? So it's
cruel to the
animals. I call him Niner Dog.
Yeah, you shouldn't be cruel to that dog. Don't bother him about the Rams. That's just mean.
Yeah, but hey, the Rams nation, my sources are telling me.
What?
Devontae Adams is very happy with Stafford. And look out. He had some, him and Stafford had a great chemistry in that game yesterday.
How many yards for Devontae?
He had about 67. But
also,
I will say this. The refs were screwing the Rams that game yesterday with a holding call. I'm telling you, it would have been over. That game was a blowout. Otherwise, it was a blowout.
How's
had 28 points.
But how's Puka doing?
Puka's got, I read up on him. He's fine. It was just a scare. It's not serious. He'll be all right.
Yeah, we don't. I don't wish no harm on your players. We come to beat that butt. We want everybody to be there because he's Marky Pope. Then you'd be saying things like, we'd had Puka. I already know. We gotta go.
Puka Mania running wild. Shout out to Ronbo Sports. Shout out to, Papa Dragon Rams certified. Big Show, and get that Rams gear while you're at it, players. Peace out. Niner Dog is saying peace out too.
Yeah, send a message to that dog.
Yeah, have a drink of Hennessy on Victory Monday.
All right,
peace out.
All right, night, Marketing Pro. First, I thought he had some kind of a track back there he was playing. That dog was real. He does not like to hear about him talk about the Rams. Dog reminds me of us. Fam, thank you so much for the contribution tonight. I got some things I can't get out of again this week, but I will be back Thursday and for the game, of course. But, appreciate you always hanging out with you. We've been hanging out 4 hours. 4 hours went by quickly, though, didn't it? I just realized it'd been 4 hours almost. Love it. I'll see you Thursday, fam. Have a great week between now and then. And just remember, keeping it red and gold. Niners! God, I love doing that.